Two teams that have aspirations of making a solid postseason run get together for an early regular season test at Rocori High School in Cold Spring. It's the first of the two regular season meetings between the defending Central Lakes Conference champion Rocori Spartans and the Alexandria Cardinals. We expect play-by-play coming your way as we get closer to about 14 minutes after 7 o'clock. We welcome you to our Juntner Motors pre-match coverage, whether you're joining us on the radio at 1490 AM, 100.3 FM, 105.7 FM, KXRA. Audio available through your free Voice of Alexandria app, powered by Mission Mechanical Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. And you can also enjoy the KXRA audio partnered with a live video on the Voice of Alexandria live stream YouTube page. You can access that page when you go to our website, voiceofalexandria.com. Head to the Cardinal Sports link and go from there. Steve D is our KXRA studio engineer. JP Boleen is behind the camera here at Rocori High School in Cold Spring. And the guys behind the mics are myself, Dave McClurg, and the longtime educator and a longtime girls golf coach of the Alexandria Cardinals, who joins me as a commentator during the fall season for Alexandria volleyball and football, that being Tim Zupfer. Tim, great to be connecting with you, our first volleyball broadcast of the regular season together, and boy, what a terrific test for Alexandria. I know that the Rocori Spartans kind of had the Alexandria Cardinals number last year, and similar to where we were at on the first day of school a year ago, Rocori and Alexandria are playing volleyball.
Yeah, it's always fun to get a new season off to a good start, and this is well, I guess it's our third conference match, but both teams, as you said, with postseason aspirations, and I think it'll be an exciting one tonight.
Rocori ended up winning both of the head-to-head meetings a year ago, and it's interesting because a lot of the players from the team from Alexandria that lost to Detroit Lakes in the section semifinals and the section runner-up, Rocori, which was also beaten by Detroit Lakes in that last round, has some key players back. So a lot of the young ladies on both sides of the net here tonight are kind of familiar to you and I.
Yeah, they are. I think Alex probably has a few more players from their roster back, but Rocori's led by a real nice player in Kate Holthouse, and then Cardinals, at least early on, leading stat with the kills is Hadley Toole. So two girls that can play well above the net.
Yeah, and then you've got another senior for the Alexandria Cardinals, Addie Rossum, and boy, she's become kind of like a household name to me. I think she's had significant varsity playing time since her freshman year, and now she's an upperclassman just like Hadley Toole. And, it seems like Addie has become a little more diverse. She's had the ability to kind of guide the offense, but she can also attack. Well,
she was kind of the second setter at times last year, running the 6-2, and now she's the main setter. A lot of times they'll run the 5-1. At least they've done so in the early sets, running the 5-1 where Addie's setting all the way around. She's still a threat in the front row as she can take that ball over in two, and then they will also possibly run some 6-2 action where then she becomes a hitter when she's in the front row, and she's a good hitter from the right side. She's got that left hand swing, and she's a threat that way as well.
Rocori, meanwhile, has Heidi Wellenbring as the head coach. She's been an assistant for a number of years. It's her second year as head coach of the Spartans volleyball team, and because of some injury situations early on, she's to juggle her lineup a little bit. So her team has played a little bit of 5-1 and has played a little bit of 6-2. Okay. So we might have a scenario here where both teams are going to try both types of offenses out.
Well, I think Mary, at least early, Coach Byrne, I think early on is using that as a change of pace, and I think she sees what she likes out of something in early sets, or a little frustrated with something, she's got an opportunity to change things up. So I think it gives it's extra flexibility.
We look forward to bringing you the play-by-play call. It's Alexandria versus Rocori, the first of 5 regular season Alexandria Cardinal volleyball matches that we'll have during the regular season on KXRA Radio, through your Voice of Alexandria app and live video streaming, also through YouTube. Again, Steve D is the man at master control at KXRA in downtown Alexandria. He is on the control board for the radio coverage. JP Boleen is behind the camera here at Rocori High School in Cold Spring. We are still about 17 to 19 minutes away from the start of tonight's varsity volleyball match. Alexandria has fared well so far, winning the JV competition 3-0, and Alexandria prevailed in the B squad match earlier tonight as well. Before we do take our first break during our Jutner Motors pre-match coverage, I want to make sure we stay legal, and that's a reminder that you are listening to People Radio, KXRA Alexandria. 1490 AM, 100.3 FM, 105.7 FM as well in Pope County. We have live audio through the Voice of Alexandria app, presented by Mission Mechanical Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. And again, live video coverage available on YouTube when you visit the Voice of Alexandria live stream page. You can navigate to that page by going to our website, voiceofalexandria.com. Again, less than 20 minutes away from the start of tonight's varsity volleyball match. Our first break is ahead during our Jutner Motors pre-match coverage. When we return to Cold Spring, you'll hear my conversation that we recorded just a little while ago in the ambiance of the Rocori High School Gymnasium with veteran volleyball coach Mary Byrne of the Alexandria Cardinals. She's our guest after this timeout.
I'm a nurse at heart. I went into this to take care of other people.
What we say as nurses and as teammates matters here.
Come on over, you'll love it. You will get to experience so many things and help many people.
Casa Jalisco. Take a trip south of the border to a place where you can savor the flavors of authentic Mexican cuisine. Casa Jalisco offers a true taste of Mexico without the airfare. Casa Jalisco, your Mexican getaway in downtown Alexandria.
Jutner Motors, your best price dealer. Make your Jutner Motors your best price dealer.
Garden Center features 34 lanes of bowling fun. Whether you're an avid bowler or just looking for a fun outing, add Garden Center lanes to your calendar and make it a fun date.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
At Erickson's, we're your go-to experts for your furnace, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. We have prompt and courteous service because your comfort is our commitment.
Erickson's Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
Fresh, family, locally loved. Eldon's Fresh Foods. Eldon's Fresh Foods.
On the field, a lot of people know me as number 11. Off the field, I appreciate how First Western Bank and Trust bankers take the time to learn about me and never treat me as just a number. You too can bank where you'll never be just an account number.
Enjoy life at the lake and work for a growing company that offers rewarding careers and cares about your well-being. Agard, we build cool machines and are hiring for multiple positions across the organization. Plus, no-cost health benefits for you and your family.
Better water starts with EcoWater. Get started today and discover EcoWater's products and expertise for the perfect solution. Visit WeFixWaterMN.com with offices in Alexandria, Fergus Falls, Glenwood, and Morris.
We're back in Cold Spring with more of our Jutner Motors pregame or pre-match coverage. DMAC, Dave McClure, joined right now by the head coach of the Alexandria volleyball team, Mary Byrne, prior to her team's matchup against the Rocori Spartans. Mary, I know that heading into the year, I think expectations have been pretty high for Alexandria volleyball. You do have a very good nucleus of seniors that are back this year. Is the bar of expectation higher than it's been the last couple of years?
Not
necessarily, but we do have a strong returning lineup from last year. And kind of a smaller group that we're working with on the varsity, as you probably saw. But I think our expectations, they've always been that we want to, play strong into the playoffs and see what the turn of events will give us, but always have came up short. So I think with this group now that quite a few of them are seniors, it gives that little added edge. But expectations are still the same as what we've had. We just really feel we can execute a little bit stronger than in past years.
I know that there are a couple of upperclassmen, most notably, in my mind anyway, Hadley Toole and Addie Rossum, that really had a wealth of varsity experience coming into this year. I think you've had the opportunity to have them on the varsity since they were freshmen. How have you seen the growth of those two players as they've progressed through their years in the Alexandria varsity program?
Yeah, I think, physically their skill set is so much stronger, but I think what I've seen more this year is just their confidence and really kind of coming into their own on the court, and just leading really well out there on the court. So it's been really neat to see them develop and grow over the years, but really kind of command a little bit more for themselves and the team this year.
Mary, we have a situation, I believe, for the varsity. You're dressing around 10 or 11 kids, and honestly, Rocori has a similar number of people that make up their varsity team. Was it difficult to try to, determine those last final spots on the roster as to, who starts the season on varsity and who might start the season on JV, but have the opportunity to come up maybe later on?
It's very difficult, and we really had to take a look at the players getting the reps that they needed. I know you can carry up to 18 people for varsity now, but in the sport of volleyball, repetitions are so important. So we really had to, we're just trying to set the tone that you really got to earn your spot up here, and not everybody gets to dress, and just kind of put a different. Not necessarily spin on the culture, but create a culture of really a lot of hard work, strong work ethic, and just earning your place on the team. And all the teams are doing super well this year, so it's super exciting, not only the varsity, but also seeing the other teams that have smaller numbers be doing so well because of the number of reps that they're getting in practice.
Your varsity team has won its first two matches of the year, 3-set sweeps over Brainerd and Fergus Falls. What are some of the encouraging things that you've seen in the 2-0 start?
Well, our serving has been very strong, and I'm all about the serve and pass game. So really, our emphasis this year is really to attack the serve. And so we do have errors, but we're really trying to score a lot of points. And I think against Fergus we had like 21 aces. And we had 13 against Brainerd. So we're really scoring some points at the serving line, so we want to keep that going. And then just managing and staying composed to try to eliminate the runs that other teams might have on us. And, volleyball is a game of errors, and that's where those runs start to take place. So we're trying to work on some mental toughness of managing those and our composure on the court through those.
We are getting together right now with the head coach of the Alexandria Cardinal volleyball team, Mary Byrne, as part of our Jutner Motors pre-match coverage. On the way in just a little while, you'll hear the call of Alexandria versus Rocori. Rocori is a team that obviously has been very challenging for Alexandria the last few years. I think the Spartans have won 3 of the last 4 head-to-head meetings. The one Alexandria win was in this gym in the section tournament a couple of years ago, but how tough of a test is this going to be from your perspective?
Oh, very tough. I mean, Rocori's a great program, and they've shown it the last few years. So, we really want to focus on us. It's early in the year, kind of looking at this as our first test to see how we're going to match up. And it becomes a long season, but it's nice to play them early on and kind of work through a few things. But great program. It's going to be a tough match for us.
I know you kind of identified keys to the match a little while ago when you talk about effective serving and then passing the ball, but in the aspect of communication, how are you feeling about the communication piece on the floor so far?
Yeah, it's getting better. It's something that we came in knowing that we need to get stronger at. It's starting to get there. And then we're because of that communication getting a little bit better, we are able to run a little bit faster tempo offense. So it's been fun to watch, especially when we've got Campbell and Addie and Hadley all in the front row. So some fun dynamics there, but there's a few rotations that we're getting stuck in. So that's where that communication needs to pick up a little bit stronger.
I know I talked to you during the fall season last year, and I know that toward the end of the season, Alexandria was involved in the home tournament, the Runestone Classic, and you tipped me off last fall that this coming year, 2024, you were looking to get involved in more weekend tournament competition. Did I see correctly, Mary, that your girls will be involved in 3 tournaments this fall now?
Correct, and our first one is this weekend in Marshall, so it's a 32-team tournament, and then the following weekend we go to the Burnsville Showcase, so that's going to be a lot of strong teams playing from the metro area, so we're really excited to be starting to play those 2-day tournaments. They're just going to be an added benefit, not only for this team, but the program as a whole.
I'm going to ask you, as we kind of wrap up our conversation here, preseason rankings had 3 of the 10 Central Lakes Conference teams, including your Alexandria Cardinals, ranked in the top 10 in Class 3A. I believe Wilmer was ranked 2nd, Rocori 3rd, Alexandria 6th. Marshall was also ranked in the top 10, and they're a future opponent on the Alexandria schedule. Is that a sign that the top part of this conference is going to be really strong with the likes of Alexandria, Wilmer, and Rocori, and maybe somebody else too?
Well, according to the preseason, that's what they're predicting. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun year with all of those teams, showing a lot of potential.
I know in years gone by, Alexandria has not played Detroit Lakes until the postseason. This year, Detroit Lakes is on the regular season schedule, due in part to the fact that the Lakers are now in the CLC. Do you appreciate the opportunity having a regular season match against Detroit Lakes now?
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I'm glad they're a part of the conference now, and it gives us more opportunities to play them. And it's a great addition to our volleyball conference.
Mary, good luck to you and the Alexandria volleyball team here in Cold Spring. Hope you have a great match tonight, and we look forward to covering you frequently throughout the fall season here, but best wishes tonight.
Thank you.
There is the head coach of the Alexandria volleyball team, Mary Byrne, our special guest during this part of the General Motors pre-match coverage.
And we do thank Coach Byrne for being with us as part of our General Motors pre-match show. Frequently, when we do the pre-match coverage, we will try to do an interview with the featured Alexandria coach for the event that we happen to be doing. And that means on Thursday night, we'll have Amy Corinta as our pre-match guest, as we'll feature Alexandria Cardinal girls soccer on the air on Thursday. That will be our first soccer broadcast of the fall season of 2024, as the 3-time defending Section 8 AA champion Alexandria Cardinals will host the Brainerd Warriors. That will be a 7 o'clock match Thursday night at Viking Bank Field on the Alexandria Area High School campus. That also means on Friday, Mike Empting will be my pre-game guest, if you will, as we'll have Alexandria Cardinal football on the air. The Cardinals will host Monticello in the Alexandria home opener. That will be a 7 o'clock kickoff at Viking Bank Field on the Alexandria Area High School campus. We will start with our General Motors pregame show around 6:40 on Thursday night. Highlighting other Alexandria Cardinal activities. One activity is going on right now as we speak. It's the home opener for the Alexandria girls swimming and diving team, as the Cardinals are facing Sauk Center. Tim, I know that a very good friend of yours and a one-time teaching teammate, if you will, Mark Storhaug, is back as head coach of the Alexandria girls swimming and diving team. I know you've had a round of golf or two with him throughout the last several weeks. How's he feeling about being back in the coaching ranks?
He's been out for a few years, but still around the program. He's been a table worker for I think just about every boys and girls swimming competition that Alexandria has hosted. So he stayed around with the program. I think he's still in with their booster club. And coaching position opened up last winter, and a number of parents, some of them being former swimmers of his, strongly encouraged him to take over the reins. And he talked with obviously his wife and family, but also with some other assistant coaches, and they all encouraged him to come back. So I think he's enjoying it.
Yeah, that's very good. Great to have Coach Storhaug back among the roster of Alexandria Cardinal coaches, and his Alexandria girls swimming and diving team is hosting the Sauk Center Main Streeters tonight. Programming note to let you know about, we're going to break some new ground on the KXRA radio airwaves with the advent of video streaming in effect for our regular season broadcast during this school year. We will have our first ever Alexandria girls swimming and diving meet on the radio and also on our YouTube page 5 weeks from tonight. On Tuesday, October 8th, the Apollo Eagles will host the Alexandria Cardinals in Central Lakes Conference action at St. Cloud Apollo High School. The swimming and diving competitions normally begin at 6 p.m., so we'll have an early start for our broadcast that night, right around 5:40 or so with the Jutner Motors pre-match coverage. Alexandria girls swimming and diving on KXRA Radio and on YouTube coming up on Tuesday evening, October 8th. My thanks to Jutner Motors for presenting our pre-match coverage. Jutner Motors will also be sponsoring our post-game or post-match report later on this evening on a KXRA Radio through your Voice of Alexandria app and also on YouTube. Again, we thank Jutner Motors for the sponsorship. Thanks as well to the other Alexandria Cardinal sports boosters helping to present our live play-by-play broadcast of high school volleyball from the Rocori High School Gymnasium in Cold Spring. The Spartans are 2-0 in the Central Lakes Conference, 4-2 overall. Alexandria 2-0 in the Central Lakes Conference. That also represents the Alexandria overall record. So one of these teams is going to suffer a CLC loss for the first time in 2024 tonight. Alexandria is going to try to take the task of knocking off the defending Central Lakes Conference champions. We're going to take a break. We'll hear a few words from our Alexandria Cardinal sports boosters, and then we'll return. We'll introduce the starting lineups for the teams and have the play-by-play call. It's Alexandria versus Rocori in Varsity Volleyball on KXRA Radio through your free Voice of Alexandria app for the live audio. And don't forget to check out the Voice of Alexandria live stream page on YouTube for live video coverage partnered with our KXRA play-by-play. Now these words from our Alexandria Cardinals sports boosters.
Dentistry at the Center knows all about busy schedules, and that's one of the best things about having 3 dentists. We have more appointment times available, so we can see you sooner. So, for dentist appointments to fit your schedule better, come see the friendly folks at Dentistry at the Center.
Hi, Carl Qualley with Qualley Real Estate. Our business approach is based on what we call the 4 E's: experience, expertise, ethics, and energy. Qualities that led us to be voted Best Real Estate Company 3 years in a row. Find your real estate coach at Qualley Real Estate, where we protect your money.
CM Woodworks produces high-quality cabinetry and furniture locally, right here in Nelson. See their showroom at 7300 39th Avenue Northeast in Nelson. CM Woodworks. Custom wood creations. Designed for beauty, built for life.
Welcome to the spirit of Lake Town hospitality. Welcome to D. Mike's Resort Bar and Grill. From legacy locals, seasonal visitors, to traveling teams, you are our community. Come share in our rustic flavors, modern flair, and authentic.
Where you start today is not where you'll finish tomorrow. At Alexandria College, we know you have big plans for the future. Find your calling and be a legend.
I see generations who are passionate about what they did. I hope that I can leave a legacy of compassion for people and love for family and friends.
Getting in and out of the pharmacy is easy with Trum Drug's app, Rx Local. Download the app, choose Trum Drug as your pharmacy, use it for medication refills and reminders. Trum Drug, locally owned, locally loved.
Who do you turn to if you or a loved one is experiencing a mental health crisis? We're here. Region 4 South Mobile Crisis Team will come to you by calling 701-364-0431.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles to Quality Toyota to get a great deal, and we've done it 13 times.
Quality Toyota.
Along with Tim Zupfer, I am DMAC Dave McClurg. Alexandria Cardinal Volleyball is on the air with live video streaming on YouTube as well. It's Alexandria versus Rocori in the first of the two regular season meetings. Alexandria does play, I believe, 3 teams home and away this year, and that includes the Rocori Spartans. Let's introduce the starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting Alexandria Cardinals, their 6 on the floor will include sophomore Avery Posel, senior Eva Eisel, junior Campbell Jensen, senior Hadley Toole, senior Chloe Scholl, and senior Addie Rossum. Rossum can do some setting as well as attacking for the Alexandria volleyball team. Eva Eisel is a very dynamic server, probably one of the tougher servers on the Alexandria volleyball team this year. Mary Byrne is the head coach of the Alexandria volleyball team. The Cardinals are at 2-0 in the Central Lakes Conference, 2-0 overall. Let's introduce the starting lineup for the Rocori Spartans. They will have on the court to start tonight senior Kate Holthouse, junior Jessica Bose, freshman Bryn Lummel, senior Allie Gunnarsson, junior Ashlyn Fuchs, and senior Brianna Schneider. So it'll be Kate Holthouse, Jessica Bose, Bryn Lummel, Allie Gunnarsson, Ashlyn Fuchs, and Brianna Schneider. For Heidi Wellenbrink, and the head coach of the Rocori Spartans. She is the head coach in her second year after assisting in the varsity program for a few seasons. Rocori 2-0 in the Central Lakes Conference, and the overall record for the Spartans is at 4-2. Rocori has already played in one weekend tournament. That was an early bird invitational just up the road at Albany, I believe the first Friday of the regular season. Both teams will use liberos. Julia Doherty will be the Alexandria libero, and Maya Eiton will be the Rocori libero. Now, as you watch tonight's match on our YouTube page, the team with the dark jerseys on the left side of the screen will be the Alexandria Cardinals. The team with the white jersey tops on the right side of the screen will be the Rocori Spartans. Rocori's libero, Maya Eiton, wears jersey number 1. She's got her red jersey top on, and Julia Doherty is Alexandria's libero. She steps onto the floor, and she's wearing the black jersey. The libero is always a distinct player that you can spot on the court because she wears a different uniform than her teammates. So both teams have their liberos in, and I believe Jessica Bose is the one to go to the bench first for the Rocori Spartans, and Avery Posel is the first one to the bench for Alexandria. Rocori will have the first serve to get our match underway, and it's Brianna Schneider putting it in play. Hadley Toole receives. It is up to Addie Rossum, and then in the middle where Campbell Jensen will put it down with the kill.
That's encouraging. We're getting some play out of our middles right away.
Yep, so a side out to the Alexandria Cardinals. And here is Eva Eisel to serve, and her serve is just a hair too long.
Yeah, just a hair. She did a little float serve there and just dropped just beyond the end line.
So the side out goes to Rocori, and it is a 1-1 tie. And now the serve is over. Alexandria will work to the left side. The hit off a block, now kept alive. Left side attack here by the Rocori Spartans. Kate Holthouse is dug out. Holthouse will try to swing again and goes down the line and gets the kill. Tim, I wanted to let you know it's kind of closed circuit here. Kate Holthouse is wearing jersey number 15 tonight.
I just kind of caught that.
Yeah. She was probably going to demonstrate it by her level of play. We would have been able to find out soon enough. So 2-1 for the Spartans, and the next serve for Brielle Leeser is over. Alexandria returns it, and the Cardinals are going to get it back on a side out here. And now we're going to have Avery Puzzle back in. And the Cardinals will have the serve in a 2-2 tie. And it will be Campbell Jensen serving. And her serve is into the net. So already 2 service attempts for Alexandria and 2 misses.
Well, Coach Byrne did say that they're trying to be aggressive with their serving. And I think early in the set, those misses aren't as critical as later in the sets.
Now it's Maya Eiton's turn to serve, and she serves into the net, so it's back to the Cardinals on a side out. 3-3 our score in the opening set. And now it'll be senior Addie Rossum back to serve for Alexandria. She's a left-handed server. It's played by Leeser up to Schneider, and then Kate Holthouse sends it over. Dug out here by Alexandria in the back row. Here's an attack by Hadley Toole down the line, kept alive. Holthouse with the swing, and she goes with a little bit of a roll shot from the left side, and Holthouse will get the kill.
I think this might be just Eiton's at least her second year, maybe her third year playing libero, and same for Julie Doherty on the Cardinals side.
Yeah, so very experienced liberos for both teams here. Rocori will make a substitution as Kate Van Erp is in, and she will go back to serve. Line serve played by Toole up to Rossum, back to Toole with a little push shot. It's volleyed over. Rossum digs. Now it's volleyed up by Julia Doherty. Then the hit over the block by the Cardinals is going to be returned by Rocori. Now a play to the left side, and this time Hadley Toole comes through with some power, and she'll get the kill shot for Alexandria. So the Cardinals able to get a side out, kind of trading points back and forth here, 4-4 in set number 1. Now the serve by Toole, played by Eiton. It comes up to Schneider, then to Holthouse. Her hit off a block. Rossum gets it to Toole. Now the left side attack by Eva Eisel, dug out. Rocori will play it again. Holthouse left side, goes diagonal, and finds a spot near the back row for the winner.
Yeah, we let that one go thinking it would be long, but she had a lot of topspin on that one.
So a side out to Rocori, and the Spartans now have a 5-4 lead. Been tied at 1, 2, 3, and 4 so far. Toole receives. It's up to Rossum. Then the hit off a Rocori block. Spartans keep it alive. Here's a float over by Ashlyn Fuchs. Now Alexandria comes through strong, and the attack from the 10-foot line by Hadley Toole will be good.
Yeah, now we have both Holthouse and Toole both in the back row.
So side out to the Alexandria Cardinals as we're tied at 5, and it's Alexandria's libero Julia Doherty who will serve. Deep serve, and it is too long. So 3 missed serves for Alexandria early on, but Coach Byrne pointed out the team's been averaging 17 ace serves in their 2 victories so far. Here's a Rocori serve. It is worked up to the left side, and the hit by Eisel kept alive. Now an attack into a block. Rocori will reload up from the back row. Holthouse is not able to get it over, so we again trade side out points with one another, and it is 6-6.
I think it was Jensen and Chloe Scholl in on that block.
So now a side out to Alexandria. Chloe Scholl to serve. It's a deep serve played by Rocori. It's going to be a back row attack. Dug out by Doherty. Here's the swing by Rossum, but Rocori defends it. Schneider will set it up to the left side, and it's sent through the attack. Ashlyn Fuchs will get the kill shot for Rocori. And it is a 7-6 lead for the Spartans. And we'll have Brianna Schneider back to serve already for her second time. She had the first serve of tonight's match. 1 point Rocori lead. Serve received by Toole up to Rossum, then in the middle, and the hit is good. And that will be Campbell Jensen on the kill shot for the Alexandria Cardinals.
So both times that player for Rocori that served, we had Campbell Jensen with a kill each at the for her serves.
So now Eva Eisel will serve, and we've got an ace. So I don't even have time to give the Uncola score because the Alexandria Cardinals have just taken the lead on the ace by Eva Eisel. It's now 8-7 for Alexandria.
As you mentioned, she's definitely one of our top servers. That one's long, though.
Yep, a little bit too long for Eisel, so it goes back to Rocori on the side out. And now 8-8 the score. Riel Leeser in off the bench, and she will be back to serve for the Rocori Spartans.
And they've got Holthouse back in the front row.
Here is Toole getting it to Rossum, back to Hadley Toole. Diagonal shot kept alive. Set up by Schneider. Diagonal hit by Holthouse, dug out. Now we've got to play left side. Nice finesse shot over the Rocori block. Now Rocori tries to tip it over. It's into a block. Alexandria reloads. Rossum tips it over. Rocori digs it out. Here's a play right side. The hit into a block. Spartans will set it up to Holthouse. She's rejected. And it's going to go off of the block, out of bounds. And that's going to be a kill for Kate Holthouse, and Rocori has taken the lead.
That's the best I've seen us block. It's just unfortunate that ball went off the block wide.
So a Spartans 1 point advantage, and now Leeser will serve. Alexandria with the play. It comes up to the left side, and a bomb there by Hadley Toole, getting the set assist from Addie Rossum, and it goes back to the Alexandria Cardinals. Neither one of these teams is getting any separation whatsoever so far in tonight's match. Now we're going to have a substitution as heading to the bench is Campbell Jensen, and Maddie Severson will come in to serve. Her first opportunity at the serving line. It's a let, and Rocori is not able to get it over. Jessica Bowes tried to back pass it to the right side, and we're going to have a stoppage here. A timeout is going to be called by Rocori head coach Heidi Willenbring, so we're going to make this a 30-second break. Opening set of Varsity Volleyball in Cold Spring, and on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard, it's the visiting Alexandria Cardinals by 1. Alexandria 10, Rocori 9.
What's your number?
I drove 60 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota. I drove 45 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Precision Auto reminds you to plan for the inevitable, the change of weather and its impact on your vehicle. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, trust the precision of a pro. Precision Auto. On 8th and Nokomis, Alexandria.
Thanks to all of the Alexandria Cardinal Sports Boosters presenting tonight's broadcast of Prep Volleyball. Tim Zuffer and yours truly, Dave McClurg on the microphones. J.P. Boleen managing the camera for the live video stream on the Voice of Alexandria live stream page on YouTube. Alexandria leads 10-9 after the Rocori timeout. Maddie Severson's next serve is airborne. Maya Eiton with a low pass, and she never does get it to the setter. And that's going to be an ace serve for Severson. And the Cardinals now have a 2-point lead. So some strong serving off the bench for Maddie Severson. Next serve is a floater played in the back row by Holthouse to Schneider, then back to Holthouse, and I believe she went diagonal on her shot but did not get it in play.
Yeah, she tried to hit it around our block, but she hit it too deep over the right sideline there.
So 3 in a row on Maddie Severson's serve, and she'll deal again for the Alexandria Cardinals. Floater is played here by the Spartans. It comes up to Kate Holthouse. Her hit off a block, dug out by Rossum. Now we've got a push to the left side, and it's going to be a hit off the block and good for the kill by the senior, Hadley Toole. So the Cardinals build on their lead. It's now a 4-point advantage at 13-9. Severson again to serve. A line serve. Holthouse gets it to Schneider. Now in the middle. The hit over the block, dug out. Now Addie Rossum tries to fire, and the hit kept alive by Schneider. Eventually volleyed over by Rocori. Scholl's going to play it to Rossum. Now over the block, and the hit is good. And it's Toole with the kill shot for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Hadley's made some nice adjustments here. When she's had a chance to swing hard. She's done that. She's tipped it over the block on that one.
So a 5-point lead for Alexandria on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard at 14-9. And then the next Maddie Severson serve is into the net. And it goes back to the Spartans on the side out. So Alexandria was able to get a little separation on Maddie Severson's serving run there.
Yep, now Julia Doherty will come in that position.
As Maya Eiton will be the server. Doherty plays it to Rossum. High set for Toole. Toole goes down the line and records the kill.
Boy, the timing was really nice on that play.
Yes, very much so. And right back to Alexandria on the side out. Now the Cardinals senior Addie Rossum will be at the line. Alexandria 15, Rocori 10. Serve played by the Spartans. Schneider sets it up for Holthaus. Her hit dug out by Rossum. Volleyed up by Scholl, and then a tip over the net, and it's going to be played out of bounds by Rocori.
Nice little tip over down the side by good adjustment by Hadley Toole.
Yeah, so it's a point for Alexandria, and the Cardinals expand the lead to 6. 16-10. Rossum's next serve played by Eiton to Schneider. Now a hit into a block, kept alive. Rossum will get it to Hadley Toole. Her hit over, dug out by Brielle Leeser. Now a swing from the right side by Jessica Bowes. That's sent back, and now the Cardinals will force Rocori to set it up again. It comes to Kate Holthaus. Her hit dug out. Oh my!
Stuffed.
Yeah, a rejection up front by the Alexandria Cardinals. And I think
Avery Pozel was in on that.
Yes, an ace block there for Pozel on the attack by Bowes, and it's 17-10 Alexandria. Rossum's next serve, a short one, played by Bowes to Schneider, back to Holthaus. The hit is kept alive, volleyed over. Holthaus will try it again, and this time down the line, she does find the back row. And she gets her hit in play.
That looked like that one just hit the back line there.
So back to Rocori on the side out. Cardinals up by 6. We are a little more than midway through the opening set. DMAC, Dave McClurg, and Tim Zupfer with the broadcast call tonight. Here's Kate Van Erp coming in to serve. Cardinals play it up to the left side. Chloe Scholl's attack is not in play.
Just a little bit wide.
Yep. Goes diagonal and out of bounds. So Spartans get a point on the Van Erp serve, and she'll deal again. Here's some serve with some top spin. Doherty plays it to Rossum, then through the middle. The hit off a Rocori block, dug out. Now the Cardinals will look to reload. Toole left side, got it over the block. Nice dig here by Kate Van Erp. Now the play by Holthaus on the left side, and she's going to get her shot through for the kill.
She did a nice job of just getting that kill just inside the far sideline.
And that's going to prompt a timeout for Alexandria Cardinals coach Mary Byrne, and we'll take a break in the action as well on a KXRA Radio, the Voice of Alexandria app, and on our YouTube page. Glenwood State Bank scoreboard in the opening set for varsity volleyball. Alexandria leads at Rocori 17-13.
Premier Collision guarantees your full satisfaction. From a simple dent to major bodywork, Premier Collision will fix your vehicle right. Stop by for a free estimate or go to premiercollisionmn.com. Premier Collision, excellent results, a friendly attitude, and fair prices.
Pomp's Tire Service has solutions for tired tires. Whatever your tire choice, make Pomp's your choice. Brakes, wheel alignments, factory maintenance, shocks, and struts. Pomp's has your service needs covered. Pomp's, we know tires and service. You should know Pomp's.
DMAC, Dave McClurg back with you from Rocori High School in Cold Spring. Alexandria just took its first timeout. Both teams with one timeout remaining in this first set. Here's Julia Doherty with a low pass up to Addie Rossum, and then almost a fan on the attempt for the shot over, and the Cardinals never do get it over. And that was a strong serve by Kate Van Erp, and that kind of wrecked the passing game for Alexandria. Now a floater played by Doherty. Up to Rossum right side. The attack by Scholl over the block. Kept alive. Tip. Now it's volleyed back over by the Cardinals. Here's a play left side. Holthaus with the swing, and she finds the back row middle. The Spartans are on a bit of a run now with Kate Van Earp at the serving line. First 8-9 points of this game, it was back and forth. Neither team separated by more than one. Alexandria got up by as many as 7. Now the lead is 2. Doherty plays it up to Rossum. A fake here. Hadley Tools tip dug out by Bryn Lummel. Sent back over by Rocori. Doherty volleys it up. Rossum will attack. That hit off the top of the net. Maya Eichen digs it out. Comes to Schneider. Now to Holthaus. Off the block, and she'll get the kill.
Yeah, that time she went a little off speed there and got it over our blockers.
So 5 points in a row on the serve for Kate Van Earp, and now the Spartans looking to tie. Serve played by Eisel up to Rossum. Middle attack by Hadley Tool dug out. Now we've got another play for Holthaus, and I think she hit it out of bounds.
Just wide.
Yep, she tried to go down the line on the left side, but did not get it in. So the Cardinals will take that side out point, and Alexandria's lead is 2. And senior Hadley Tool will be at the line. 18-16 Cardinals. Serve played by Leeser up to Schneider, and then the pushover by Holthaus dug out. Doherty's going to send it to the left side. Eisel's attack dug out. Now Schneider's going to set it up. Back row attack by Kate Van Earp, kept alive, and the Cardinals not able to volley it over. And it's going to go back to Rocori on the side out. So the Spartans crawl to within 1, now trailing 18-17. And senior Kate Holthaus will be at the serving line. Again, as you're watching the action on YouTube, Rocori is wearing the white jersey tops tonight. Alexandria, the dark jersey tops on the left of the screen, dressed in red. Here's an attack left side, and that's good.
Eva Eisel, she got up in the air for that one.
Yep, she gets the kill shot, and the Cardinals do get the side out, so no points on the Kate Holthaus serve, and Alexandria leads by 2. Here's Julia Doherty to serve. Deep serve played by Van Earp to Schneider. Now the attack does not make it over. Kind of a swing that just was not strong by Ashlyn Fuchs, and Alexandria takes the point. Cardinals now in front by 3 at 20-17. This is the opening set in a best of 5. Short serve, Van Earp gets it to Schneider. Back row attack by Holthaus is good. So that time Holthaus, situated in the back row, able to attack and get the winner. Side out to the Spartans. And I believe it will be Bryn Lummel to serve for Rocori. Cardinals would like to get a side out here to restore that lead back to 3. Doherty gets it up to Rossum, then the tip by Hadley Tool is sent back. Now here's a shot by Scholl. Got away from the block. Rocori scrambles, volleys it over. Now we've got Rossum playing it up to the middle, and the push by Jensen over to the right side, sent over. Now we've got an attack, but the hit will go off the Alexandria block, and it's going to be a good hit for a kill there by Ashlyn Fuchs. And Rocori now draws to within 1, trailing 20-19. Lummel's next serve played by Doherty. Up to Rossum. Now the middle attack from the back row by Hadley Tool dug out. Schneider's going to set it up. Line shot dug out by Tool in the back row to Rossum. Now the hit by Eisel over the block, kept alive. Now a swing left side, and Ashlyn Fuchs will get her shot down for the kill. And Rocori has come back from the 7-point deficit, and that's going to prompt Alexandria's second timeout during this opening set. We're going to keep it right here as the set is even at 20 points apiece. Of course, Tim, Alexandria did a nice job. I think it was 9-9 at one point, and then the Cardinals were able to get some separation. What have you seen happen from Rocori's point of view to narrow that deficit to completely eliminate it?
Well, both teams are showing a whole lot of athleticism. As Coach Byrne talked about, we have sometimes get stuck in certain parts of our rotations without as many of our bigs as we'd like in the front row, and we're kind of in one of those right now. If we get that side out here, then that'll give us a chance to go on a little bit more of a run.
Both of these teams started the season ranked in the preseason top 10 in Class AAA. Northfield was the preseason #1 ranked team. The Wilmer Cardinals out of the Central Lakes Conference were ranked second, Rocori third, Alexandria sixth. And right now this is being played out like a top 10 matchup, 20-20 in the opening set. And the Spartans will have Bryn Lummel at the serving line to try to give her team the 1-point lead. Deep serve, and it's too long, so Alexandria does get the side out.
Good read that time by Julia Doherty to let it go. I think she probably had some help from her teammates on the bench calling it long.
Now Chloe Scholl will be at the serving line for the Cardinals. Her serve played by Rocori. Schneider sets it up. Holthouse in the middle, sent it too long over the half court. That's going to be out of bounds.
She's had a couple successful kills from the back row, but not this time.
So a 2-point lead for Alexandria. Cardinals potentially 3 points away from a set 1 win. Scholl's next serve on a line, played by Holthouse, free ball, and we had a swing, and I believe on the follow-through, the Alexandria player made contact at the net, and that's going to wipe out the Cardinals' opportunity and give Rocori the point.
Yeah, we had the overpass there, but we couldn't quite put it away without being in the net.
So now it's Brianna Schneider serving with her team down 1. Toole plays it to Rossum in the middle. Nice swing by Jensen. The hit dug out by Eichen. Rocori will volley it over. Toole to Rossum. Left side for Eisel. Her diagonal hit dug out by Holthouse. Now we got to play left side, and the hit is off the block and good for the junior Ashlyn Fuchs. And we're tied at 22 all.
Yeah, we couldn't quite seal that, get our hands quite in the right position sealing off that block that time.
Again, a team must win by 2 points or more to claim the set. Here's a deep serve. Toole gets it to Addie Rossum. Back to Hadley. Toole from the back row. Holthouse with the dig. Now to Schneider, and then the hit dug out, but it's going to be passed away, and it's going to be another kill for Ashlyn Fuchs. And now the Spartans have a 1-point lead. And Tim, I think we've got somebody that can strike from the outside besides Kate Holthouse. It's been Fuchs who's really stepped up as of late.
Alexandria just brought in Meadow Zimple. We might be going to the 6-2 right now.
Yep, and we've got a long serve by Schneider, so that's going to re-tie the score, 23-23.
Now Meadow will have both Toole and Addie Rossum in the front row to set to.
Eva Eisel, the server for Alexandria. Deep serve played to the back wall.
We can get one more ace. She doesn't need to set them.
Yeah, that's right. Can Eva Eisel deal an ace to give Alexandria the set 1 win? Rocori will need to get a side out. I think Mary Burns going to make a player substitution as Chloe Scholl is going to come back in. Meadow Zimple will check out. So set point 1 for Alexandria here.
Back to the 5-1 offense.
And here is the serve played by Eichen, set up by Schneider to Fuchs. And her hit is in. She goes diagonal toward the right side and puts it in play.
Well, that was a well-placed shot right on that right sideline.
So 24-24 is the score. So set 1 is going to require extra points for the win. Brielle Leeser back at the serving line for Rocori. Line serve played by Toole, tipped by Rossum into a block, volleyed over by the Cardinals. Rocori with the play up to the left side, and Holthouse is going with a finesse shot from the left side, and she'll get the winner for Rocori.
Yeah, it looked like she just made that adjustment in the air to go with the tip instead of the swing.
So set point number 1 for Rocori. Alexandria needs the side out. Line serve, it ends up being a wet, and it's going to fall, and Rocori's going to get the game-winning point on an ace for Brielle Leeser. So in this matchup of two teams, both at 2-0 in the Central Lakes Conference, Rocori comes back to get the set 1 victory by 2, 26-24. Alexandria down 1 set. Set number 2 is straight ahead on KXRA Radio, on your Voice of Alexandria app, and on our The Voice of Alexandria live stream page on YouTube after this timeout.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving. Most of my crew has been here for decades.
The reason I've been here for so long is I love the variety and I love the different tasks throughout the day. A chance to operate many different pieces of equipment in any day.
Working here, I definitely like working with the crew. The guys are involved in training you and definitely help developing you as a person.
If I was looking for a place of employment, I would definitely apply here.
Give me a call and visit my website because we're hiring and I want to talk to you about your next career with us.
North Central International. Heavy-duty truck service on long haulers, dump trucks, buses, and specialized heavy-duty rigs. Medium and heavy-duty parts and accessories for all makes of trucks. Just south of I-94 and Highway 29 South in Alexandria.
Life can sometimes feel like you're navigating through construction. You hit a detour, run out of gas, or you're going the wrong way on a one-way street. But Lakeland Mental Health Center is here to help you get back to the right path. Visit lmhc.org. Help today for a better tomorrow.
Grow your savings faster with Bell Bank's new Elite Money Market Savings Account. Earn 4.33% annual percentage yield and access your cash when you need it. Switch to higher savings rates today. Visit bell.bank to learn more.
A successful win isn't about the score. It's about what you put into the game. If a successful win matters to you on the purchase or sale of your property, hard work matters to me. Todd Whiting, Century 21, 766-2200.
Feel confident. Feel inspired. Embrace your unique beauty at 6th and Broadway Clothing. From expertly curated collections to personalized styling and color analysis services, you can embrace style as beautiful as you.
Get great service at Alexandria Motors. Serving your family for generations and generations to come. Stop in for a great deal on your next vehicle. Alexandria Motors. One low price, plain and simple, always.
Pomp's Tire Service has solutions for tired tires. Whatever your tire choice, make Pomp's your choice. Brakes, wheel alignments, factory maintenance, shocks, and struts. Pomp's has your service needs covered. Pomp's, we know tires and service. You should know Pomp's.
Jetner Motors, your best price dealer. Make it Jetner Motors, your best price dealer.
We are about ready for the start of set number 2 of our varsity volleyball at Rocori High School in Cold Spring. Tim Zuffer and yours truly, Dave McClurg, with the play-by-play. Steve D is our KXRA radio studio engineer back at Master Control. JP Boleen is behind the camera doing the live video streaming from Rocori High School. The Spartans won the opening set in extra points, 26-24. So now it's Alexandria getting the first serve for set number 2. Both teams going with their original starters, Avery Posel, Eva Eisel, Campbell Jensen, Hadley Toole, Chloe Scholl, and Addie Rossum for Alexandria, with libero Julia Doherty in for Posel. And the first serve ends up going out, and it's going to be a side out. The Rocori Spartans start set 2 with Kate Holthouse, Kate Van Erp, Jessica Bowes, Bryn Lummel, Ashlyn Fuchs, and Brianna Schneider. And libero Maya Eichen is in the game. Brielle Leeser will serve, and her serve is not in, so Alexandria will get it back on the side out.
Yeah, her serve was long, and the serve by Eva was just wide of the left sideline.
Now we're going to have a substitution. Maddie Severson had some strong serving in the opening set. She'll come off the bench here. Her serve played by Eichen, set up by Schneider into the middle, and the hit is in. I think that was angled by Kate Van Erp, almost a push, if you will, and she got it in play, so side out to the Spartans.
Yeah, they've had some balls that have been right on those lines.
So 2-1 in favor of Rocori here in the second set. Deep serve here, played by Eisel. It goes up to Rossum, now to Hadley Toole, and she pounded it through the block and got the winner. And a side out to the Alexandria Cardinals. Deuces here in game 2. You might say deuces wild because it's set number 2. Addie Rossum to serve. It's played in the back row, now up front, and the hit is good. And it will be Bryn Lummel in the middle getting that kill shot for Rocori. Seems like the Spartans like to use their outside hitters, but that time it was Lummel who attacked in the middle.
Well, you got to keep teams honest.
Now it's Kate Van Erp's turn to serve for the Spartans. Her serve played by Doherty, but it's going to be sent to the back wall. That's going to be an ace for Van Erp. So Rocori off to a 2-point lead in this set, 4-2. The Spartans won the opening set 26-24. Next serve is deep. Played by Eisel, up to Addie Rossum. Now Scholl attacks down the line. Eichen digs it out to Schneider, up to Holthaus, and she puts it off the Alexandria block for the kill.
Yeah, we just didn't quite get our hands over the net on that block.
So a 5-2 lead for Rocori here in this second set. Spartans coming in 2-0 in the Central Lakes, 4-2 overall. Alexandria's 2-0 conference record is the overall record. Now in the middle, Hadley Toole got a nice set from Addie Rossum, and Toole will get the kill shot. It's the side out to the Cardinals. So Alexandria down by 2 points at 5-3. Glenwood State Bank brings you our scoreboard updates. Toole serving on a line. Eichen plays it to Schneider. Now a middle attack, and it's going to be out of bounds. I think Alexandria had a player on the far side that was going to try to dig it out, but then she kind of hit the deck, and that was a good thing.
Yeah, she let it go, and it was just wide.
So 5-4 now in favor of Rocori. And we have a serve into the net. In that first serve, or first set rather, when Rocori won by 2 points, the Spartans had 3 service errors. Alexandria had 5. Both these teams do serve strong. They're not afraid to have some misses to get some solid serving. And now as the ball is being put in play by Kate Holthaus, Alexandria was not set on defense, and Rocori is going to be awarded a point.
Yeah, we were out of rotation there. I don't know if the setter moved early.
So it's now 7-4 for the Rocori Spartans. Next serve by Holthaus goes too long. And it's back to Alexandria. So the Cardinals' Julia Doherty will be at the serving line. Rocori by a pair here in set 2. And now I think we're going to have an official timeout. I think a little bit of moisture on the floor. Tim, I don't know if you're feeling it, but it is kind of a warm night here in the Rocori High School gym. A lot of fans down below us here on the, I believe it's the south bleachers, and a lot of the Rocori students sitting across the way in the north bleachers. You can kind of see them on the far side if you're watching on YouTube. Now Doherty will be granted the opportunity to serve here with the Alexandria Cardinals down by 2. Serve is on a line, played away by Holthaus, volleyed up, and the Spartans will get it over. Scholl gets it to Rossum, quick set. Now a hit dug out by Van Erp, up to Schneider. Then the hit by Fuchs is into a block. Rocori reloads. Middle attack here, dug out by Rossum, volleyed up by Doherty. Then Rossum's attack into a block, dug out by Doherty. Here's a play, back row, hit by Toole, kept alive. Sent back over by Rocori, and finally the Spartans are going to get the kill shot. Left side attack, good for the kill by Ashlyn Fuchs. But Tim, that was some excellent volleyball back and forth by both sides there.
Yeah, both sides are getting touches on the blocks, and they're both hustling and making athletic plays in the back row.
Libero Maya Eichen has a let serve here. Eisel plays it to Rossum. Now right side, Chloe Scholl will get the kill for Alexandria.
Yep, she was able to get that off quick enough to beat the blockers.
So a side out now to the Cardinals. Alexandria back to within 2 here in set 2. Here's a serve that goes just a little bit too long. I think Kate Holthaus in the back row for Rocori had a notion, but she watched it go by, and it will be a service error. And Rocori now has the serve leading 9-6. Brianna Schneider's serve, played by Toole to Rossum, then Doherty has to volley it over. Eichen to Schneider, back set here. Cardinals keep the ball moving. Left side attack by Eva Eisel, dug out. Now Eichen plays it up. Back row attack by Holthaus, finds the floor. And it's a point for Rocori, which now has a 4-point advantage. 10-6 on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard as we are in the second set. And another serve by Brianna Schneider. Cardinals play it into the middle, and this time Alexandria would not be denied. Good quick set there by Addie Rossum, finding Hadley Toole for the winner.
Yeah, I think we've got to go with that little quicker offense. Once the Rocori defense gets set, they've been stuffing us and chasing everything down.
Now it's Eva Eisel back to serve. Serve received here by Fuchs to Schneider, then to Holthaus from the 10-foot line, and she's going to get the strong attack. That is not returned by Alexandria. Point for Rocori. So the Spartans not allowing Eva Eisel to get on any serving run. Brielle Leeser will go back to serve for Rocori. Right-handed server plays it to Julia Doherty, up to Rossum. High set here. Diagonal hit by Hadley Toole, dug out by Eiton. To Schneider. Now to Holthaus, her hit dug out by Scholl. Now the Cardinals will volley it back over. Eiton to Schneider. Back setting here. Right side attack by Kate Van Erp is good. Now that's an offensive play we have not seen much by Rocori so far tonight.
No, and it's like she got there a little quicker and kind of got that tipped over before our blockers could get set.
Meadows Imple's going to come in as a substitution for Alexandria, replacing Chloe Scholl. And another serve here for Leeser. It ends up being a short serve, and the Cardinals able to return it and get the side out. So the Cardinals will get it back. You've got Avery Posel and Maddie Severson in. Severson will be the server for the Cardinals. Rocori 12, Alexandria 8, set 2. Spartans won the first set on extra points. Now we've got a right side attack, a roll shot by Holthaus, dug out by Toole. Play over in the middle by Campbell Jensen, kept alive. Now some power by Holthaus, and she got rejected up front.
Yeah, it looks like we had Campbell Jensen and, no, that was Avery Posel and Addie Rossum.
So they team up for the block and a side out to the Cardinals. Oh, I'm sorry, no, it's a serving opportunity here for Severson. She serves again, and now I think we've got a hit into the net here by Holthaus. So that's 2 points in a row on Maddie Severson's serve. Rocori 12, Alexandria 10. Our scoreboard updates tonight being brought to you by Glenwood State Bank. Severson had a nice serving run in the opening set. She deals again. Holthaus plays it up to Schneider, back setting here, and the hit is rejected.
That one might have been into the net, but our blockers were there as well.
Yep, Jessica Bowles not able to strike through. That's going to prompt Spartans head coach Heidi Wellenbring to take her team's first time out in this second set. Rocori leads the match 1-0, and as we go to a 30-second break, let's give you the numbers on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard in set 2. Rocori 12, Alexandria 11.
I'm a nurse at heart. I mean, I went into this to take care of other people.
What we say as nurses and as teammates matters here.
Come on over, you'll love it. You will get to experience so many things and help many people.
Casa Jalisco. Take a trip south of the border to a place where you can savor the flavors of authentic Mexican cuisine. Casa Jalisco offers a true taste of Mexico without the airfare. Casa Jalisco, your Mexican getaway in downtown Alexandria.
Thanks for joining us for our broadcast tonight. Alexandria Cardinal Volleyball on People Radio, KXRA Alexandria. 1490 AM, 100.3 FM, and 105.7 FM. Live audio through your Voice of Alexandria app. Live video streaming on the Voice of Alexandria live stream page on YouTube. Maddie Severson serves for the Alexandria Cardinals after the Rocori timeout. Kate Holthaus is hit off a block, kept alive. Now we've got a back row attack by Severson, dug out. Rocori will try the right side with a diagonal hit, but Kate Van Erp angles her attack out of bounds. So it's now 12-12 on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard. So Alexandria has come back from an early deficit. Deep serve here, and this one's too long.
Well, another nice serving run by Maddie.
Yep, 4 in a row the Cardinals got off her serve. Now we'll have Campbell Jensen coming back in. Then she immediately checks out for the libero, Julia Doherty. So Doherty now in the back row. Spartans have the serve. And it's a deep serve here. Hadley Toole's going to return it back and hit it off the block, and good for the kill.
Yeah, she got up high and hit that one pretty vertical.
So Toole into double figures and kill shots for the Alexandria Cardinals. And now it'll be the lefty Addie Rossum serving. Line serve, Schneider sets it up. Middle attack by Lovell is dug out. Now we've got a play, left side attack by Toole. Kept alive, Holthouse will get the swing. Off the block, dug out by Scholl. Volleyed up by Rossum. Back row attack is good!
Oh, that was a nice series there.
Yeah, Alexandria earning that point there. I think Eva Eisel was able to come through on the swing for Alexandria to record that kill shot. So the Cardinals go up 14-13. Now another serve, Rocori scrambling. Schneider will volley it into the net. She won't get it over. How much of that passing sequence was due to the serve of Addie Rossum?
Most of it. I thought they could have popped that second one up and not gone so hard on the third swing.
Now a short serve by Rossum. Rocori with the play in the middle. The hit off the block, dug out by Toole. To Rossum, back to Toole. Oh, nice read there. She saw the double block coming, and she kind of angled her hit to the right of that block, and Toole gets the winner. So the Addie Rossum serving run will continue for Alexandria. Cardinals now by 3. Serve received by Holthouse to Schneider. Back to Holthouse. That hit dug out by Toole. Rossum back to Toole. Pushed down the line. Couple of low passes. Now Riel Leeser volleys it over. Now we've got a fake at the net. Oh, and a soft touch there by Hadley Toole. I think Rocori was coming through strong with a block, but unable to get that completed. And another point for Alexandria. This time it will be another timeout called by Rocori head coach Heidi Wellenbring, and that's going to lead us to a break as well. Set number 2 in a best of 5 varsity volleyball. Glenwood State Bank scoreboard has Alexandria leading at Rocori 17-13.
Jetner Motors, your best price dealer. Make it Jetner Motors, your best price dealer.
Garden Center features 34 lanes of bowling fun. Whether you're an avid bowler or just looking for a fun outing, add Garden Center lanes to your calendar and make it a fun date.
We'd like to thank all of the Alexandria Cardinal sports boosters helping to bring you our broadcast tonight, whether it be on radio on KXRA, through your Voice of Alexandria app, or the live video stream on YouTube. As you watch the YouTube screen, it is Addie Rossum at the serving line for Alexandria. Her Cardinals are up by 4. Rocori has to volley the next Rossum serve over. Alexandria with the play. Scholl tried to go to the back left corner, and her hit is too long. And a side out to the Spartans. Rocori has now used both of its timeouts here in this set. Alexandria up by 3. Serve is over, and it's a play into the middle. Hadley Toole's hit off a block. Schneider's going to set it up for Holthouse. The roll shot dug out in the back row. Now a play here. Toole's hit off a block. Rocori keeps the ball moving to the left side, and Holthouse cannot get it over. And it will be a side out to the Alexandria Cardinals.
Cardinals are doing a nice job of covering the floor and getting some touches on those blocks.
Hadley Toole now at the serving line for Alexandria. Deep serve. Eiton will get it to Schneider. Then up from the back row, the attack by Kate Van Erck dug out. Now we've got to play left side. Eisel got it over the Rocori block. Spartans play it up. Holthouse has to volley it over. Doherty with the dig. She'll play it Rossum with a back set. Now a tip by Hadley Toole kept alive. Now Rocori going with a little finesse as well. Dug out by Eisel. Now we've got a back row attack, and I think it's over the half court. The wishful thinker in me was thinking maybe it touched something, but it only touched the top of the net if it touched anything at all, and that's an error on Alexandria. So a side out to the Spartans, who now trail 18-15. And now we've got Kate Holthouse at the serving line, and again, she this time able to get a strong serve in, and Alexandria unable to return it. Now Mary Byrne, the Cardinals coach, will take her team's first timeout. We'll keep it right here as Alexandria is in front by 2. Don't forget, once our second set wraps up, we'll have our mid-match report brought to you by Eldon's Fresh Foods in Alexandria. During our volleyball broadcast coverage, you'll hear the mid-match report following the second set. And we are approaching that, and so far this has been very close, at least in terms of outcomes. Rocori came back to win the opening set by 2. The Spartans have led by a handful of points here in the second set, but the Cardinals have come back and now lead by 2. But Rocori looking to close some ground after Alexandria head coach Mary Byrne takes her team's first time out.
Yeah, we're kind of in one of those rotations that we really need a good side out right here.
And let's see if the Cardinals can get it, as Kate Holthouse will be back to serve again. Floater serve, volleyed up. Rossum gets it to Eva Eisel, tipped down the line, dug out by Eiten. Volleyed up, and a play at the net. Tip goes over, tip back, and the tip is out of bounds by Rocori. That's going to be a point for Alexandria.
That was a real nice job of Alex keeping it going, and boy, did Maya Eiten make a nice play out of the back row to keep the ball alive for them.
Yeah, so the Cardinals do earn the point, and now Julia Doherty will serve for Alexandria. Her serve is into the net, and it will go back to the Spartans. It's now 6 missed serves for Alexandria in this set alone. 11 service errors for the match. Maya Eiten will now serve for Rocori. Her serve played up, and a tip over by Toole, and Rocori is not able to dig it out. And maybe that may have been Campbell Jensen.
I think it was, yeah, because Toole's in the back row.
Yep, so Jensen with the tip kill there for the Alexandria Cardinals. Now we'll have a substitution here.
Meadow Zimpel's back to serve, and they actually did run the 6-2 the 6-2 offense during that service run by Maddie Severson earlier.
Serve played by Holthouse up to Schneider, then the hit by Fuchs, dug out here by Eisel. Now it's worked to the right side, and there you have Addie Rossum going on the attack and getting the kill.
That's the advantage of the 6-2. We get more attacks out of Addie Rossum.
So Rossum with the kill, and Alexandria leads by 4 at 21-17. And Zimpel will deal again. And she's going to deal an ace as it touches the floor. Well, the Cardinals pride themselves on serving tough. They've had some service errors, but they've had a fair share of aces in tonight's match as well.
Yes, they have.
5-point Cardinals lead at 22-17. Deep serve, played up to the front, it's an overpass. Alexandria will run the offense, back set here, and Rossum will put it away. And again, Meadow Zimpel paying some dividends on the floor there, getting the back set to Rossum.
Yeah, she's a couple really tough serves and 2 good sets for ace kills.
So now a 6-point lead, and can the Cardinals find the finish line here in set 2? Zimpel with a short serve played by Holthouse, tipped over by Schneider, and then not recovered by Alexandria. The volley goes into the net, so Schneider will actually get a tip kill, so the side out goes to Rocori. Spartans down 23-18. Good top spin on the serve. It's played by Rossum up to Zimpel. The hit right side by Eisel off a block. Rocori will play it in the middle, and the hit is good. That will be Jessica Bose getting it away from the block for the kill. And point for the Spartans. Alexandria still has one timeout remaining. Coach Mary Byrne would prefer not to use it. And maybe she won't have to because the serve is into the net by Schneider. And that's going to mean that set point opportunity number 1 for the Alexandria Cardinals.
All right, Eva, here we go.
Eva Eisel will try to serve Alexandria into a Game 2 win. Deep serve, Holthaus gets it to Schneider. It comes up, and the Spartans will not be able to get it over. Ashlyn Fuchs' hit is errant, and Alexandria has claimed the second set. So that means we're going to play a minimum of 4 tonight at Rocori High School. Let's now move into our mid-match report presented to you by Eldon's Fresh Foods in Alexandria. A pair of teams that are undefeated in the Central Lakes Conference. Both Rocori and Alexandria are at 2-0. And the teams have split their first 2 sets so far. Rocori came back to claim set 1 in extra points, 26-24. Alexandria trailed by as many as 5 in set 2, but the Cardinals claimed the second set, 25 points to 19. Tim, what is your analysis as to what we've enjoyed here at Rocori High School tonight?
Well, in both sets, we made a nice push in the middle of the set to take a 3 to 5 point lead. Rocori had the answer and finished the first set strongly, but in the second set here, we made that push and we were able to keep it going and actually increase our lead and get a nice 6-point win in set 2.
It seems like Alexandria has really gotten some nice contributions from non-starters tonight. Maddie Severson in both sets has done some excellent serving. Meadow Zimpel was a real important player for the Cardinals to close that deal in set 2.
Well, and I think it made a difference. She came in, she's a nice back row as far as serve receive. She handles that well, and then as well being able to go to that 6-2 offense and have Addie Rossum as another person that can attack. I think that was real successful from the middle of set 2 on.
The star players on both sides have really come to play tonight. Hadley Toole frequently leads the team in kills for the Alexandria Cardinals. She's already got a baker's dozen with a couple of sets at least to play. And Kate Holthaus has come through with 13 kill shots to lead the Rocori Spartans. We will play a minimum of 4 tonight here at Rocori High School in Cold Spring. The Spartans won the opening set 26-24. Alexandria came back to win Game 2 25-19. That's our mid-game or mid-match report presented to you by Eldon's Fresh Foods in Alexandria. We will be back with set 3 play-by-play from Cold Spring next.
What's your number? I drove 60 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota. I drove 45 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Quality Toyota.
Precision Auto reminds you to plan for the inevitable, the change of weather and its impact on your vehicle. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, trust the precision of a pro. Precision Auto. On 8th and Nokomis, Alexandria.
As we get set for the third set, the Rocori Spartans will have the first serve. Alexandria going with Avery Posel, Eva Eisel, Campbell Jensen, Hadley Toole, Chloe Scholl, and Addie Rossum. I believe Posel goes to the bench for the libero Julia Doherty. Rocori's going with its starting 6 of Kate Holthaus, along with Jessica Bose, Bryn Lummel, Ashlyn Fuchs, Allie Gunnarsson, and Brianna Schneider. And libero Maya Eiton is now in for the Spartans, as the Spartans, Bryn Lummel will go to the bench. It will be Kate Van Erp to serve to start set number 3. It's the pivotal third set because whichever one wins here, it goes up 2-1. Now we've got a hit by Alexandria on the first attack, and now the Spartans will come through, and the left side attack by Ashlyn Fuchs is good for the kill.
Yeah, she hit that one off the top of the net, and it just kind of hit in a bad spot on her line.
So another serving opportunity here for Kate Van Erp. Deep serve received by Hadley Toole, up to Rossum, back to Toole from the 10-foot line. Dug out by Fuchs to Schneider. Now the back row attack by Van Erp, kept alive by Chloe Scholl. Now it's going to be sent back over. Rocori with the play, and the tip is going to be rejected up front. I don't know if the Cardinals got some hands on it or if
Not sure if we did. I don't think it ever got past the net, though.
So it will be a side out to Alexandria, and Eva Eisel will now serve for the Cardinals. Deep serve here received by Eiton to Schneider. Up to the left side, the hit by Fuchs, kept alive. Chloe Scholl volleys it up for Hadley Toole. Her hit dug out by Ashlyn Fuchs. Now a play from the back row. Kate Van Erp's hit sent back over on an overpass. Swing by Rocori, played by Alexandria. Toole sends it back. Now the Spartans look to reload, and here's a back row attack. Kate Van Erp sending it off an Alexandria block and recording the winner for Rocori.
I think they were a little bit out of system there, but Kate Van Erp making a good swing there.
Now it'll be Brielle Leeser in off the bench for Rocori, and she'll serve with the Spartans in front by 1. Line serve played by Doherty, up to Addie Rossum, then to Hadley Toole from the left side. She'll strike the winner for Alexandria. And it goes back to the Cardinals here. And now it's going to be Maddie Severson in as a substitution for Alexandria. 2-2 our score in set 3, 1-1 in the set count so far. Deep serve played by Rocori's Kate Van Erp, or Brielle Leeser rather, and then it's dumped over on a tip attempt. Good for the kill by Schneider.
Yeah, she just caught us a little bit off guard there. Kind of heads up play by her.
And now Campbell Jensen will come in, and then libero Julia Doherty back on the floor. Here is Jessica Bowles to serve, and her serve is too long. So the Cards will retie the score. 3-3. Our scoreboard updates being brought to you by Glenwood State Bank. Here's senior Addie Rossum at the serving line. Serve played by Eiton, up to Schneider. It comes in the middle. The hit rejected on the attempt by Lummel. Play by Holthouse, and she hit it into the net.
Yeah, nice block prior to that by combo block there. It looks like Postel and Chloe Scholl.
So the Cardinals take a 1-point lead in the pivotal third set. Alexandria 4, Rocori 3. Addie Rossum's serve angled to the near side, and it goes out of bounds. So back to the Spartans. And now Brianna Schneider will serve for Rocori. Good top spin on the serve. Toole gets it to Rossum, now up to the left side. Scholl's attack off a block. Spartans keep the ball moving. Kate Holthouse's hit dug out in the back row. Here's a play that hit into the net, and then the Cardinals try to play it, and it's too many touches. So it'll be a point for Rocori.
Boy, both teams had tremendous digs during that rally.
Yeah. They are defending their respective half courts very, very well. Now here's Scholl on the attack, and she cannot get her hit over. And the Spartans get a little bit of separation. Now Rocori 6, Alexandria 4. Our match is all even at 1 set apiece. Rocori 1 set 1 and extra points. The Cardinals 1 set 2. Now we've got a bad pass on serve receive, and it goes to the back wall. And that's going to prompt a timeout here for Alexandria coach Mary Byrne, and we will take a 30-second break of our own. Again, the match all even at 1 set apiece. Your Game 3 score on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard. Rocori 7, Alexandria 4.
What's your number? I drove 60 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota. I drove 45 miles to get a great deal from Quality Toyota.
Precision Auto reminds you to plan for the inevitable, the change of weather and its impact on your vehicle. From simple tune-ups to major repairs, trust the precision of a pro. Precision Auto. On 8th and Nokomis, Alexandria.
We thank all of the Alexandria Cardinal sports boosters helping to bring you our broadcast tonight. It's prep volleyball as Alexandria now trails Rocori by 3 at 7-4. And the Spartans will have the serve following the timeout here. Brianna Schneider playing it up. It comes into the middle. Hadley Tools hit off a block. Now it's going to be kept alive, and Holthouse is not able to get her hit over. It'll be a point for the Alexandria Cardinals on the side out.
Yeah, good swing earlier by Hadley Tool. Rocori was able to pop the ball up, but not to get the kill down.
So now Hadley Tool will be the server for Alexandria. She'll send it on a line, played by Brielle Leeser, set up by Schneider. Holthouse attacks from the 10-foot line. Hadley Tool with the dig. Now it comes up from the back, and Hadley Tool's hit will be off the block and good for the kill.
Yeah, I think she just kind of timed that one to wait until the setter was on her way, or the blocker was on her way down.
So now it is a 7-6 lead for Rocori, and Hadley Tool will serve again. Serve received by Leeser to Schneider, then Holthouse going diagonal. Nice dig by Julia Doherty. Up to Rossum, now the tip over by Tool, played by Schneider. To Eiton, to Holthouse left side. That hit dug out by Doherty. Here's a tip over, and I believe contact made at the net. Avery Polzel was trying to play it over the net, and I think bumped the net, and that means side out to Rocori. Now the Spartans will send Kate Holthouse back to the serving line with her team up by 2 points. Rocori 8, Alexandria 6. Got a serve played here, and then a bad pass on the set here as it went away from the net. Eisel was able to get it up to Addie Rossum, but unfortunately for Addie, she served up a knuckleballer trying to get the ball to one of her hitters.
Yeah, we just didn't quite play that first pass cleanly there.
So 9-6 is now the score for Rocori, and here is the serve by Holthouse, played by the Cardinals. I think it's to the left side. Eva Eisel to Rossum, back to Eisel, and she'll get the winner for Alexandria.
Eisel must have really done some work in the weight room, increasing her vertical jump this summer. I'm really impressed how high she can get up.
Julia Doherty now at the serving line for the Cardinals. Eiton will get it to Schneider, then the back row attack by Holthouse is good. Well, Kate Holthouse continues to put up the kill numbers, now unofficially 14 in the match tonight, and Rocori's lead is 3. With Maya Eiton serving for the Spartans, and she's going to serve an ace here to increase the Rocori lead to 4. The Spartans have not had a lot of aces tonight, according to my unofficial numbers. That one there by Eiton was just Rocori's second ace serve of the match. Floater serve here, played by Eisel to Rossum, then over to the right side to Chloe Scholler. Hit dug out. Eiton will volley it up. We've got a play at the net dug out by Rossum to Doherty. Rossum will attack, and she nearly gave Eiton a facial. Now it's going to be returned on a volley here by Fuchs. Now we've got a play in the middle, and the Cardinals are going to get the point. That'll be Campbell Jensen on the winner for Alexandria.
Yeah, good read there by Addie Rossum, and looks like now we're back into our 6-2 offense.
So now Metal Zimpel will come in as the substitution for Chloe Scholl. Zimpel will be back to serve. Cardinals trail this third set by 3. Deep serve here, received by Holthouse to Schneider, then to Fuchs. Overpass, now a scramble here, and Rocori's Maya Eiton will send it over. Now Jensen gets it up, and here's a play right side as Zimpel back set it for Addie Rossum, and Rossum gets the kill.
I think they're 3 for 3 on that play.
So maybe they'll try to pull it into the attack a little bit more. Zimpel again to deal. She is a junior for the Alexandria Cardinal volleyball team. Rocori 11, Alexandria 9 in this third set with the match even 1-1. And we've got a set serve that goes too long. That's the second service error for Alexandria in this third set. 13 for the match. Rocori has missed one serve this set. 7 service errors for the match. Now we've got a serve by the Spartans, and Addie Rossum will attack, and she's going to get the winner for the Alexandria Cardinals. So again, Zimpel was able to set up Rossum. This time, Addie attacking from the left side. And here is Eisel to serve. Serve deep, played by Eiton, volleyed up. Holthaus will attack from the back row, and her hit was too long. So a point for the Alexandria Cardinals.
This was the rotation Coach Byrne talked about in her interview with our 3 bigs in the front row right now.
Yep, that being Addie Rossum, Hadley Toole, and Campbell Jensen. And now Eisel serves into the net, and that prevents Alexandria from tying the score up. Rocori goes up 13-11. Our scoreboard updates brought to you by Glenwood State Bank. Ashlyn Fuchs will check out as Brielle Leeser will come in. Leeser will be the server for Rocori. Short serve here, played by Toole, dumped over on the attempt by Zimpel, but Rocori reads it. It'll be volleyed over by Holthaus. Now Eisel with the dig. Back set by Zimpel. Diagonal shot by Rossum, dug out. Tipped over, played now by Jensen, and now Doherty will send it over from behind the 10-foot line. Here's a set by the Spartans. Brianna Schneider finding Kate Holthaus on the left side, and Holthaus will put it away.
We just couldn't quite get that point. We had a chance there with Rocori out of system and a free ball coming over, but we couldn't put it away.
So the Spartans lead by 3 at 14-11. Short serve here received by Doherty. Back set by Zimpel up to Rossum, and she got it away from the block. Nice finesse play there by the senior Rossum as Alexandria records the kill. Side out to the Cardinals as you'll have Avery Polzel coming back into play in the front row and Maddie Severson in to serve. Severson has gone on some good serving runs in each of the first 2 sets. Deep serve here played by Rocori. Schneider sets it up, and the tip is over for the kill by Kate Holthaus.
That time she went off speed and got it by her blockers.
So now a side out to Rocori as the Spartans will have the serve. Jessica Bowes puts it over. Received by Eisel up to Zimpel, and then the hit by Addie Rossum off the block and good for the kill. So the Cardinals get a side out and draw to within 2. Now you'll have Chloe Scholl re-entering as Meadow Zimpel will check out. Addie Rossum in the back to serve. Her serve played up, and we got a push here, dug out by Rossum to Doherty. It comes up, Scholl will have to volley it over. Now the Spartans with the play, and Kate Holthaus sends it down the line left side and gets the winner.
Yeah, Rocori did a nice job of getting us out of system there, and they were able to set things up for Kate Holthaus.
And a side out to the Rocori Spartans. Rocori by 3 in this third set, and we're all even at 1-1. Now the Cardinals receive. Here's a play. Tipped by Hadley Toole, dug out. Now the Cardinals defend Rocori's attack. Here's a diagonal hit, dug out by Kate Holthaus to Schneider, back to Holthaus, and she'll put it through for the winner. And a point for Rocori. And the Spartans now lead by 4, and that's going to prompt another timeout. Second and last timeout in regulation time for Alexandria head coach Mary Byrne. We're going to take a 30-second break to hear from one of our Cardinal Sports boosters. The match is even at 1-1, and in game 2 on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard, it is Rocori 17, Alexandria 13.
Premier Collision guarantees your full satisfaction. From a simple dent to major bodywork, Premier Collision will fix your vehicle right. Stop by for a free estimate or go to premiercollisionmn.com. Premier Collision, excellent results, a friendly attitude, and fair prices.
Pomp's Tire Service has solutions for tired tires. Whatever your tire choice, make Pomp's your choice. Brakes, wheel alignments, factory maintenance, shocks, and struts. Pomp's has your service needs covered. Pomp's, we know tires and service. You should know Pomp.
Thanks to all of the Alexandria Cardinal Sports Boosters presenting our live volleyball play-by-play. Thanks for joining us tonight on YouTube. You can go to our website, voiceofalexandria.com, and anytime we've got a live broadcast on KXRA Radio during the regular season, you can watch it on YouTube. At least that's going to be the case for about 95 to 97% of our regular season broadcasts. JP Boleen behind the camera. It's DMAC and Coach Z on the microphones tonight. After the Alexandria timeout, Rocori ends up serving one long. And it is now a 17-14 lead for Rocori. Here is Hadley Toole serving a low pass by Leeser. Now it ends up being volleyed over. The Cardinals will play it. And the pass just a little bit over Avery Posel. So passing sequence broke down there, and the Cardinals are not able to gain any further ground. So 18-14 now for the Spartans. Here's Kate Holdhouse to serve. Toole gets it up to Rossum. Now the left side attack by Eisel is good. So the Cardinals do get a side out, and will have the opportunity to serve again. And it will be Julia Doherty serving here for Alexandria. Doherty wearing the dark jersey for the Alexandria Cardinals, the black. Her teammates wearing red tonight. Here's a right side attack as Rocori plays it over to Bryn Lummel, and Lummel will get the winner. So the Spartans and Cardinals at the moment are trading side out points.
Yeah, we got to keep getting those side outs and start getting some points from our serves.
Here's a serve by Maya Eiton up to Eva Eisel, and then it gets played over, and the hit is going to be off a deflection and good for a kill.
Yeah, they had one of the blockers with a touch.
Yep, so a side out there to the Alexandria Cardinals. Here comes Meadow Zimpel back in for Alexandria. Cardinals down by 3 in set 3 with the match even 1-1. Deep serve played by Ashlyn Fuchs to Holdhouse, back to Fuchs, and her hit is on the back line. Good for the kill. Well, I tell you, Tim, Rocori's had a number of attacks tonight that are either on the line or just millimeters inside the court of play.
They have had a number of those.
So a side out to the Rocori Spartans, who lead by 4. And now it'll be Kate Van Erp serving. It's up to the left side. Addie Rossum's hit is over as Rocori is trying to defend. I believe some contact is made at the net. So still, it's a side out to Alexandria. The Cardinals back to within 3, trailing 20-17. Maybe we'll see Eva Eisel go on a serving run here. Serve played by Van Erp up to Schneider in the middle. The hit blocked, tipped over, and it's going to be a good kill.
Oh, that was kind of a sloppy play, but it went their way.
Yeah, sometimes you score points that way.
Yeah,
so.
It wasn't real pretty, but they found a way to get it to the floor.
21-17, Rocori in front. Spartans trying to go in front 2-1. Here is Brielle Leeser's deep serve, received by Doherty. Back set here by Zimpel, up to Rossum. Her hit kept alive. Now a play over by Holdhouse, dug out by the Cardinals, sent back by Jensen. Now a play, Holdhouse goes down the line and gets the winner. Well, I tell you what, Tim, more great volleyball from both sides, but Rocori was very, very determined to keep that ball off the floor.
Well, volleyball is such a game of momentum, and they're really getting energy from their crowd right now, too, and they're feeding off it.
22-17 Rocori. Short serve. Toole gets it to Zimpel. Then it comes back to Hadley Toole, and her hit down the line is good.
Yeah, good power sweep there.
So side out to the Cardinals. As we'll have Campbell Jensen and libero Julia Doherty out, Avery Posel and Maddie Severson in. Severson to serve for Alexandria. And her serve is too long, and now Rocori is just 1 point away from going up 2-1 in this.
Actually, they're 2. I think they.
Oh yes, yeah.
They had it wrong on the scoreboard.
Okay, so 23-18, not quite set point chance yet. So Eva Eisel's serve or Maddie Severson's serve was at 18. So, and now we've got a short serve here. Back set, and Addie Rossum's hit is rejected back. Rocori getting the double block there. I think it's Bryn Lummel and Kate Holdhouse teaming up for the stop.
Yeah, that time they were ready for the down-the-line shot by Addie.
So now 24-18 and a set point chance for Rocori. Bowes puts the serve over. Isa will play it up to Zimpel to the left side. The diagonal hit is good, and that's Hadley Toole with the winner for Alexandria.
Yeah, all 3 pieces there. A good pass, set, and the kill.
So now it'll be Addie Rossum serving here for Alexandria. Cardinals down 24-19. Schneider will get it to Kate Holdhouse. Her roll shot dug out by Rossum to Doherty. Now coming up, here's a push down the line by Toole, kept alive. Now a diagonal attack. Rossum will dig it out. Doherty volleys it up. Toole will swing left side, and she hits it long out of bounds. And Rocori has gone up 2-1 in this best of 5. Tim and I will be back with the play-by-play of set number 4 after we hear a few words from our Alexandria Cardinal sports boosters. But before we get to the break, let's give you the Game 3 final on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard. Rocori 25, Alexandria 19.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving. Most of my crew has been here for decades.
The reason I've been here for so long is I love the variety and I love the different tasks throughout the day. A chance to operate many different pieces of equipment in any day.
Working here, I definitely like working with the crew. The guys are involved in training you and definitely help developing you as a person.
If I was looking for a place of employment, I would definitely apply here.
Give me a call and visit my website because we're hiring and I want to talk to you about your next career with us.
North Central International. Heavy-duty truck service on long haulers, dump trucks, buses, and specialized heavy-duty rigs. Medium and heavy-duty parts and accessories for all makes of trucks. Just south of I-94 and Highway 29 South in Alexandria.
Life can sometimes feel like you're navigating through construction. You hit a detour, run out of gas, or you're going the wrong way on a one-way street. But Lakeland Mental Health Center is here to help you get back to the right path. Visit lmhc.org. Help today for a better tomorrow.
Grow your savings faster with Bell Bank's new Elite Money Market Savings Account. Earn 4.33% annual percentage yield and access your cash when you need it. Switch to higher savings rates today. Visit bell.bank to learn more.
A successful win isn't about the score. It's about what you put into the game. If a successful win matters to you on the purchase or sale of your property, hard work matters to me. Todd Whiting, Century 21, 766-2200.
Feel confident. Feel inspired. Embrace your unique beauty at 6th and Broadway Clothing. From expertly curated collections to personalized styling and color analysis services, you can embrace style as beautiful as you.
Get great service at Alexandria Motors. Serving your family for generations and generations to come. Stop in for a great deal on your next vehicle. Alexandria Motors. One low price, plain and simple, always.
Pomp's Tire Service has solutions for tired tires. Whatever your tire choice, make Pomp's your choice. Brakes, wheel alignments, factory maintenance, shocks, and struts. Pomp's has your service needs covered. Pomp's, we know tires and service. You should know Pomp's.
Jetner Motors, your best price dealer. Make it Jetner Motors, your best price dealer.
Andrea, DMAC, Dave McClurg, joined by Tim Zupfer in Cold Spring, and we've got JP, Jackson Bowane, as our camera engineer. Through 3 sets in this best of 5 in varsity volleyball, Rocori has won 2 sets. Alexandria has won 1. It turns out that the team that has served first has won each of the sets to this point. So hopefully that's a good sign for the Alexandria Cardinals, as they will serve first to begin set number 4. I believe both teams going with their original starters. Rocori with Kate Holdhouse, along with Jessica Bose, Bryn Lummel. I think Kate Van Erp is actually getting a start in the 4th set. Ashlyn Fuchs and Brianna Schneider. Alexandria going with Avery Pulzel, Eva Eisel, Campbell Jensen, Hadley Toole, Chloe Scholl, and Addie Rossum. Both teams have their liberos on the floor. Maya Eiten for Rocori. She's wearing the dark colored jersey on the right of your screen on YouTube. And on the left side of your screen on YouTube, it's Julia Doherty wearing the black colored jersey while her other teammates are wearing red. First serve of the 4th set is going to be an ace for Eva Eisel.
No, that's Meadow Zimpel.
Oh, yes, Meadow Zimpel starting off with the serve here. So Zimpel getting in and dealing that ace. Next serve played by Eiten, back set by Schneider. Now the hit by Ashlyn Fuchs. Left side is good. And a side out to Rocori.
So the only change in our starting lineup, starting in that rotation, they had Meadow Zimpel in the position that Chloe Scholl off.
Oh, very good. Thank you for that clarification. So now we're going to have a substitution. Brielle Leeser off the bench. She'll be the server for the Spartans. Serve played by Julia Doherty, set up by Zimpel. Right side attack is not in play on the attempt there by Eisel. So Rocori goes in front 2-1. Spartans won the odd-numbered sets. Alexandria has won set 2 so far tonight. Next serve for Brielle Leeser is going to be played over, and the Spartans not able to send it back, so it's going to be back to the Alexandria Cardinals.
In that rotation, because Addie's on, is left front, and she actually swings from the left pin for just 1 pass.
All right. Now it's Eva Eisel serving. Rocori returns. Now we've got a Rossum attack, and that's good.
So they receive, first pass she hits, and then she rotates to the right pin after that.
So the Cardinals now go in front. It's Alexandria 3, Rocori 2. Alexandria must win this set to prolong the match to a 5th and deciding set. Short serve here played by Bose. Set up by Schneider, hit by Holdhouse off a deflection. Sent back over on a tip by Zimpel. Now returned by Rocori. Rossum with the dig. Sent back over by Zimpel here. Now dumped back over by Schneider. Alexandria with the play. Now a tip does not clear the net. Boy, it seemed like the play got very soft up front there, Tim.
Yeah, neither team wanted to swing that rally.
So a point to the Spartans, and we're even at 3.
Maybe we just didn't quite get the passes where they needed to be.
And Rocori will send, I believe it's going to be Jessica Bose back to the serving line here. And we've got some more moisture on the floor, so towel brought in to clean that off. Kind of wipe that up. It is a warm evening in the Rocori High School gym, no doubt. Serve played by Doherty. Now it comes up front. And Hadley Toole's hit is going to be good for the kill. Toole with the winner for the Alexandria Cardinals. And now we'll have a side out. Alexandria is going to bring Maddie Severson off the bench, and she'll be the server. Cardinals lead Rocori 4-3 in a must-win 4th set. And we have a serve into the net. Service errors tonight. The Cardinals with 17, Rocori with 8. 5 of those missed serves were in the opening set where Rocori won in extra points. Now the side out to the Spartans, and Kate Van Erp will serve. Cardinals play it. Doherty will set it up. Left side attack by Toole is going to be into the net. So she's not able to clear the net with her attack. And Van Eert will serve again. Deep serve here. Hadley Toole receives. Volleyed up here by Eisel. Volleyed over by Doherty. Played by Schneider. Now to Van Eert. Over to Holthouse. Well, that passing sequence doesn't normally take place, but Kate Van Eert will actually get an assist on a kill for Holthouse.
I think the setter was out with the first touch.
So 6-4 now the score for Rocori. Van Eert will deal again. Cardinals will work it to the left side. The hit down the line by Toole, volleyed back by Van Eert. The Cardinals will try the right side, and that time Meadow Zimpel's able to find Addie Rossum for the winner. Side out to the Alexandria Cardinals.
Now we got Chloe Scholl back in the front row.
So Addie Rossum back to serve. Her serve played by Maya Eiten up to Schneider. Now the down the line hit by Holthouse is good.
So when we're running the 6-2 now, we've got Meadow Zimpel and Chloe Scholl rotating positions. Chloe plays when that position's in the front row, and Meadow sets when from the back row.
It's Kate Holthouse with the chance to serve now for Rocori. Cardinals return it, but the attack goes out of bounds. Not in play up front for Alexandria. And that's going to prompt a stoppage, an official timeout. I think they're going to try to get some more moisture off the floor here as Rocori has forged a 3-point lead. Spartans won the first set, 26-24. And then the teams have traded 25-19 victories. Alexandria in set 2, Rocori in set 3. So the Spartans are one set away from going to 3-0 in the conference. The Cardinals now must run the table if they hope to get a victory in Cold Spring tonight. Dave McClurg and Tim Zuffer with the play-by-play. JP Bolin is behind the camera doing the live video streaming on YouTube. Deep serve here. Scholl gets it to Rossum. Then it comes to Toole. Her hit dug out by Holthouse. To Schneider. Up to Ashlyn Fuchs. And I don't believe her hit cleared the net. And it'll be a side out to the Alexandria Cardinals. So the Cards get it back down by 2 with Hadley Toole serving. Floater serve here. Eiten plays it right to Schneider, who dumps it over, but Doherty read it. To Rossum up from the back row. Hadley Toole's hit dug out by Van Eert. To Schneider. Now to Fuchs. Denied up front.
It's like Chloe Scholl and was that Avery?
Yeah, Avery Posel on the assist for the stuff block kill. And Toole will serve again. With Alexandria now down 8-7. Short serve here. Eiten will get it to Schneider. Back setting it, and it's a tip over. Good for the kill by Bryn Lummel. So she went with a little finesse play there to get the winner for Rocori.
Yeah, she found a strategic spot in the middle of our defense.
Rocori 9, Alexandria 7. Maya Eiten serve played by Julia Doherty. Up to Addie Rossum. Left side attack by Eva Eisel, dug out by Eiten. To Schneider. Holthouse will push it over from the 10-foot line. Rossum with the dig for Alexandria. To Doherty, then back to Rossum. And the hit goes long over the half court, out of play.
Now they're trying to get her on the attack from the back court that time.
And this is going to prompt the first timeout in set number 4 for Alexandria head coach Mary Byrne. We will go spot free as we progress through set number 4. And if we do have a 5th and deciding set here in Cold Spring tonight, that will be commercial free as well. We want to let you know that we'll have additional play-by-play later this week. Our first Alexandria girls soccer broadcast of the fall will be on Thursday. Brainerd visits Alexandria for a 7 o'clock match at Viking Bank Field. Jeff James will join me for the broadcast, and we'll take air around 6:40 Thursday night. Coach Z and I will be back on Friday night for Alexandria Cardinal football. The Cardinals will host Monticello in the Alexandria home opener. 7 o'clock kickoff Friday evening on KXRA Radio and through your Voice of Alexandria app. Out of the timeout, Rocori's Maya Eiton will serve again with her team leading by 3. Rocori is in front in the match, 2-1. Floater serve here, played by Alexandria, tipped over, and it's going to be good. So a dump there by Alexandria creates the side out. And the Cardinals will get it back. Libero Julia Doherty will be the server for Alexandria. Short serve here, it's a let, played, and it's played by Bose, who then fed it to Schneider, who dumped it back over for a kill of her own. So
yep, she was in the front row that time, so she can do that.
11-8 for the Spartans. One thing I've noticed in set 3 and so far here in set 4, Tim, Rocori not allowing Alexandria to get on any long serving runs. And we've been kind of going back and forth, some side out points and everything. And now Rocori is actually going to be on defense as Alexandria does get a side out here.
Yeah, there was a touch by one of the blockers up front, even though that was slightly wide.
So 11-9 will be the count for the Rocori Spartans. Serve played in the back row. Schneider's going to set it up. Holthouse will push it over. Meadows-Zimple with the dig to Doherty, then to Rossum. Her hit dug out. Now Rocori will have a back row attack by Holthouse. That's defended by Julia Doherty. Back set by Meadows-Zimple over to Addie Rossum. And the volley goes over the net but out of bounds, so it's going to be a kill shot on the power of the senior Addie Rossum.
Finally, one of theirs is just a little bit wide.
Well, sometimes you'll take the breaks every once in a while. And now we'll have a towel delay here as we're going to get some moisture off the Alexandria side of the half court before play resumes. Meadows-Zimple will have the chance to serve when we do resume action. Again, a fairly warm day outside. I think we were right up around 80 for a high, and that has created a very warm day indoors as well in the non-air conditioned spots, and kind of a toasty evening here in the Rocori High School gym. Next Zimple serve played by Holthouse up to the front, tipped over. Cardinals with the back set here, and Zimple is able to find Rossum, who will get the winner. And now that's going to prompt a timeout here called by Rocori head coach Heidi Willenbring, and 11-11 is our score. And it seems right in this part of the rotation, this is where the Cardinals have the opportunity to do some scoring.
Yeah, you know, we did a nice job after our timeout. We've scored 4 of the next 5 points to tie things up here, and hopefully we can keep making a run, stretch this out a little bit.
Our broadcast here is the first of 5 regular season Alexandria Cardinal volleyball matches we'll have on the air. Tim and I will be at St. Cloud Tech High School 1 week from tonight for the Cardinals and the St. Cloud Tech Tigers. We'll take air just before 7 with our Jutner Motors pre-match coverage, and play-by-play will follow early in the 7 o'clock hour. We'll also have the Alexandria home volleyball matches with Sauk Rapids Rice 2 weeks from tonight on September 17th. And the home match against Fergus Falls to start October. I believe that will be the breast cancer awareness volleyball match for Alexandria and Fergus Falls. Cardinals trying to unlock an 11-all tie after Rocori took the timeout. Meadows-Zimple serve played by the Spartans. The pushover is going to be good in the middle, and Rocori able to get the side out.
Yeah, they just tipped that one to the left of our blockers there and got it inside the sideline.
So side out to Rocori. Brielle Leeser will come back in and she'll serve. Leeser's serve is going to be an ace. The Cardinals tried to bring the ball up. I think Hadley Toole was approaching the ball, but didn't get airborne, so an ace serve makes it 13-11 for Rocori.
Kind of a drop serve that time.
Next serve is a floater. Toole will get it up to Zimple, and Rossum attacks left side and gets the winner. Well, that's the fun part of watching, when Meadows Imple's on the floor. She can distribute to a teammate like Addie Rossum, who can attack left or right.
And now she's got both Toole and Rossum in the front row.
And we've got a serve here for the Alexandria Cardinals, Eva Eisel. Rocori sends it back over. Alexandria with the play. And the tip off the block is good for the kill. And our fourth set is now deadlocked at 13-13 after the Hadley Toole tip. Another serve here. Rocori plays it. Holthouse goes down the line and gets the winner. And the Spartans go in front unofficially now for senior Kate Holthouse, 23 kills in the match. So side out to Rocori, which is up by 1. Leading the match 2-1. Serve here by Bose, played by Toole. Then it comes to Zimpel. Toole's hit off a block. Rocori keeps the ball moving. Comes up to Holthouse, and her hit down the line, and is it out of bounds or?
Not sure what they got.
We didn't see any official or a line judge make a play here. We're still waiting for the call. And I don't know if either line judge clearly saw it, so I wonder if we would have the so-called do-over here.
They can go to a replay on this. The other thing that they have to look for was it inside the antennas.
Right, and if it does graze the antenna, that's out of bounds.
Or if it goes over the top of the antenna, it's out also.
Yeah. So we're going to have Bose back to serve here for Rocori. (15-13) the score right now for the Spartans. Serve played by Alexandria. It comes up. Addie Rossum's hit is into a block. Now a free ball goes over. Alexandria reloads. Toole's attack dug out. Schneider gets it up to Holthouse, and oh my, she got stuffed. That was Campbell Jensen and Addie Rossum forming the wall there for Alexandria. Great work by the Cardinals up front.
And Holthouse did take a big swing at that one, but nice timing by our blockers.
So side out to the Alexandria Cardinals, who are back to within 1. And now it's going to let serve, and it's going to drop. The Cardinals get a little bit of good fortune there as Alexandria is able to tie the score at 15-all, and Maddie Severson will serve again. Alexandria must win this set to prolong the match. Holthouse receives. It's a back set by Schneider. Then the hit goes into a block. The Spartans will try the left side, and then the hit is going to go out. I think Holthouse's strike hit the top of the net and then sailed out of bounds, and that's a hitting error for Rocori.
Yeah, she's trying to hit it outside the block there and towards the sideline.
So Severson will deal again. Long serve, and it's a scramble. Kate Van Earp will try to volley it over. She does. It's going to be a back set here to Rossum. Her hit down the line, dug out by Van Earp. Cardinals keep the ball moving, and Toole cannot get it over. Her strike is into the net. Oh my, once again, libero Kate Van Earp going to the floor to defend an Alexandria attack. She's done that periodically tonight.
Yeah, she really does a nice job of getting to those balls and keeping them in play.
I misspoke, not Van Earp, but rather Maya Eiton is the libero for Rocori. But she's done a great job as the Spartans libero. Here's one strike by Rossum that gets blocked. Second one is defended, but the pass goes out of play. So Addie Rossum was able to swing and was able to get a kill shot.
I think she gets a dig and a kill all in that same rally.
So Alexandria takes a 17-16 lead. And Rossum will serve. Here is a line shot by Kate Holthouse, left side, and she'll get the winner. And the Spartans retie the score at 17-17. Ashlyn Fuchs in for Rocori as Brielle Leeser will check out. Kate Holthouse will be back to serve. And her serve does not clear the net. It's going to go back to the Alexandria Cardinals.
Both teams now have their leading kill players in the back row right now, but they can both attack from there too.
That's right. Hadley Toole will have the chance to deal here for Alexandria. Cardinals 18, Rocori 17, set number 4 in a best of 5. Rocori leads the match 2-1. Our match now approaching 2 full hours in length. It's been a highly competitive volleyball match between two teams in the preseason top 10 rankings in Class AAA. Hadley Toole's serve played by Eiton, back set by Schneider. It comes over, hit dugout. We got a play in the middle, left side attack. Kept alive. Rocori will send it back. Rossum with the dig. It comes to Doherty. Back row attack by Toole, played by Eiton. The dump. It does not get over, and then Schneider touched it a second consecutive time, and that's an error. And Alexandria will take the point. The Cardinals go up 19-17. Again, Alexandria must win this set to prolong the match. Eiton gets the ball to Schneider, passing it away from the net. And I don't know if we had a double hit on the set attempt there by Brianna Schneider.
I was surprised that wasn't called right away, but two officials here, it's kind of been a new trend. The football officials have done it for a while. Now we got the volleyball officials with the headset, and I think they probably confirmed it with each other before they made the call on the double hit.
Rocori head coach Heidi Willenbring takes the timeout. That allows us to let you know that you are listening to Prep Volleyball coverage this evening on People Radio, KXRA Alexandria. 1490 AM, 100.3 FM, 105.7 FM. Live audio through your Voice of Alexandria app, powered by Mission Mechanical, Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. And live video streaming tonight on YouTube. Access the YouTube feed by going to our website, voiceofalexandria.com. JP Boleen is on the camera. I'm getting my alphabet soup messed up here this evening. We've got Tim Zupfer and yours truly, D-Mac with the play-by-play. Steve D is our radio engineer back at KXRA in downtown Alexandria. Alexandria leads a fourth set by 3 points, and Hadley Toole will serve after the Rocori timeout. Serve played by Van Aert, now to Schneider, then over by Fuchs. Alexandria with the play, left side attack by Eisel, dug out. Now we've got a play. Fuchs sends it over. Doherty volleys it back. Scramble here, and Rocori gets it back over. Now Toole will get a quick set in the middle for Campbell Jensen. That hit kept alive, and it's volleyed back over. Now here is Doherty to Rossum, and then the hit, a soft hit by Eva Eisel is good. And the Cardinals get another point and now lead by 4, 21-17. Might we need the maximum number of sets to determine the winner of this one? Alexandria still needs 4 more points to claim game 4, assuming that Rocori cannot close ground.
Another towel timeout by Rocori to slow the momentum.
As if Kate Holthouse is not already doing enough on the floor, she's helping to keep the floor clean and dry, as she was on towel duty there for Rocori. Now a line serve. There's an ace by Hadley Toole. And the Cardinals' lead grows to 5. Again, it was 17-17 earlier when Alexandria got the side out. And since it's been Hadley Toole serving. Deep serve here. Maya Eiton plays it to Schneider. Up to Holthouse with the push. Dug out by Rossum. And then the ball got too close to the net. Scholl tried to play it up, but it falls to the floor. Oh, and I think, did they call a reach over by Rocori there, or?
I didn't see the signal. Did he give this signal?
Yes, he did. He angled his right arm over the net.
So we had a player there. The ball was on our side of the net. We had a player there able to play the ball, and they hit it before our third hit.
Yeah, so it's a point for Alexandria, but now the Spartans are going to get a side out as Bryn Lummel attacks from the right side to get the winner. So 23-18 is now the accurate score. Our scoreboard updates brought to you by Glenwood State Bank. Alexandria presently in front. Maya Eiton will be the server. Rossum will dump it over. It's dug out here by Kate Van Erp to Schneider. Sent over by Holthouse. Dig now by Rossum. To Doherty. Up to the left side, and the diagonal hit out of bounds on the attempt by Eva Eisel. So Rocori will have the chance to serve again.
Let's get a side out here and keep the stress away.
Right. Alexandria does have one timeout remaining. Rocori has used both of its timeouts. Deep serve by Eiton, played by Julia Doherty. It comes to Rossum now. Back row attack by Toole, dug out by Van Erp. Played by Schneider. Up to Holthouse. And her diagonal hit from the left side is good. And if you're the Alexandria Cardinals, you don't want Kate Holthouse getting hot late here in set number 4. And I think Coach Byrne is going to take that timeout right now. Again, we'll keep it right here as Alexandria leads the 4th set, a set it must win to prolong this match. 23-20, the numbers right now. Alexandria leading Rocori on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard. If you just happen to be joining us as of late, the set scores have gone this way so far, reading Alexandria's first. 24-26, 25-19, 19-25, and at the moment, set 4 in progress. Alexandria 23, Rocori 20. I know the Spartans came back, Tim, in set number 1. I think they trailed by as many as 7 to get the win there. What must Alexandria do here to try to make sure that this doesn't get any closer?
Well, it's the all-important. Get that first pass to the setter and get that side out.
Cardinals would like to serve for a set here, but they need to get a side out. Maya Eiton will try to prevent that. Floater serve goes to Eisel, up to Rossum, sent over by Jensen. Rocori with the play. Here's Fuchs, and she's going to get the winner, sending her attack away from the Alexandria block. So now it's 23-21 in favor of Alexandria.
I wonder if they wouldn't have Addie Rossum take it over on 2 here.
Here's Eiton's serve. It's got some topspin. Doherty, and there you go. And it's dug out here by Kate Van Erp. Play left side, and the hit by Fuchs is into a block. Dumped over. Dug out here by Chloe Scholl. Rossum will feed it to the left side. Eisel's hit dug out by Holthouse. Scramble. Holthouse back row attack. It's into the net. She could not clear on her attack. And now Alexandria has that set point opportunity in number 4.
Well, we kind of had them out of system most of that time after Addie going over in 2.
So Julia Doherty will try to serve the set out. Floater received by Van Erp to Schneider, up to the left side, and Fuchs cannot get her hit over. And we will play 5 tonight at Rocori High School in Cold Spring. Exciting volleyball between two teams ranked in Class AAA at the start of the season, and a 5th and deciding set will follow these words from our Alexandria Cardinal Sports Boosters. But before we get to the break, let's tell you the Game 4 final on the Glenwood State Bank scoreboard. Alexandria 25, Rocori 21.
Hi, I'm Mark Lee from Mark Lee Excavating and Asphalt and Paving. Most of my crew has been here for decades.
The reason I've been here for so long is I love the variety and I love the different tasks throughout the day. A chance to operate many different pieces of equipment in any day.
Working here, I definitely like working with the crew. The guys are involved in training you and definitely help developing you as a person.
If I was looking for a place of employment, I would definitely apply here.
Give me a call and visit my website, because we're hiring and I want to talk to you about your next career with us.
North Central International. Heavy-duty truck service on long haulers, dump trucks, buses, and specialized heavy-duty rigs. Medium and heavy-duty parts and accessories for all makes of trucks. Just south of I-94 and Highway 29 South in Alexandria.
Life can sometimes feel like you're navigating through construction. You hit a detour, run out of gas, or you're going the wrong way on a one-way street. But Lakeland Mental Health Center is here to help you get back to the right path. Visit lmhc.org. Help today for a better tomorrow.
Grow your savings faster with Bell Bank's new Elite Money Market Savings Account. Earn 4.33% annual percentage yield and access your cash when you need it. Switch to higher savings rates today. Visit bell.bank to learn more.
A successful win isn't about the score. It's about what you put into the game. If a successful win matters to you on the purchase or sale of your property, hard work matters to me. Todd Whiting, Century 21, 766-2200.
Feel confident. Feel inspired. Embrace your unique beauty at 6th and Broadway Clothing. From expertly curated collections to personalized styling and color analysis services, you can embrace style as beautiful as you.
Get great service at Alexandria Motors. Serving your family for generations and generations to come. Stop in for a great deal on your next vehicle. Alexandria Motors. One low price, plain and simple, always.
Pomp's Tire Service has solutions for tired tires. Whatever your tire choice, make Pomp's your choice. Brakes, wheel alignments, factory maintenance, shocks, and struts. Pomp's has your service needs covered. Pomp's, we know tires and service. You should know Pomp's.
It will take all 5 sets to determine the winner tonight in prep volleyball in Cold Spring, as Alexandria's won sets 2 and 4, Rocori sets 1 and 3. The Cardinals are about to start set 5, and I believe there are 6 on the floor. Will be Eva Eisel, Campbell Jensen, Hadley Toole, Chloe Scholl, Meadow Zimpel, and Addie Rossum. No, I'm sorry, Avery Pulsel was the 6th player instead of Scholl, but she's now to the bench for the libero, Julia Doherty. And it's going to be Meadow Zimpel who will start this deciding 5th set. Rocori going with its usual starting 6. First serve is into the net and not played off the net well by Rocori, so Alexandria will take the 1-0 lead.
Yeah, the Meadows serve wasn't handled cleanly, and ball fell to the floor.
So the Cardinals' Meadow Zimpel will serve again. Deep serve here. This one's going to be passed to the back wall. An ace there for Zimpel. That will be her 2nd ace of the night. And the Cardinals off to a 2-0 start.
Cardinals have kind of a fun little dance they do after they get an ace serve.
And so let's hope we can see that again before the night is done. Short serve here. Eichen gets it to Schneider. Now the pushover by the Spartans. Addie Rossum will attack. Eichen with the dig. Now it'll be set up. Back row attack by Holthouse got blocked. Spartans will reload, and now Holthouse will have to volley it over. This helps out Alexandria. Simple will set it up to the right side, and down the line, Addie Rossum will put it away. And a 3-0 start, prompting a quick timeout here in set number 5 for head coach Heidi Willenbring. Again, in the 5th set for volleyball, you play up to 15 points, with the winning margin being 2 points or more. Spartans started the 5th set with Kate Holthouse, Kate Van Erp, Jessica Bose, Bryn Lummel, Ashlyn Fuchs, and Brianna Schneider. So a 3-0 start for Alexandria, and an encouraging beginning. You know, Tim, the Cardinals have to find a way to win the odd-numbered set. You know,
right.
Rocori's won the odd-numbered set so far. Alexandria with the even-numbered sets.
Well, you mentioned the team that served first in each set was the winner, so we got that going for us.
Yes, that's a little bit of a, so something's got to give. We like Tim's observation there. Let's have the team that serves first in the set win the set, because that bodes well for the Cardinals. Meadow Zimpel will serve again for Alexandria. Deep serve played by Fuchs to Schneider up front, and a tip into a block. Now we've got another block and rejected up front, and they're going to call a lift by Rocori on the dig attempt. But again, Campbell Jensen and Addie Rossum doing some nice work up front on the block.
Yeah, they had a couple of them there in that rally.
4-0 for Alexandria. Zimpel's next serve is too long. So back to Rocori on the side out. That is the 18th service error for Alexandria tonight. The Spartans have had 9. Brielle Leeser in off the bench, and she'll serve. Serve volleyed over. It's an overpass, and then the Spartans can't play it. I think Kate Van Eert was going to swat it back, and then it went off her fingertips, and then Rocori tried to play it over, and the play goes into the net. So a side out to Alexandria, and the Cardinals go back on top by 4.
Yeah, Hadley Toole getting the dig there. It was an overpass, but then it was misplayed, as you said, by the Rocori player.
And again, we got a towel delay. Let's give some props to Julia Doherty with the work on the floor right now. And she's going to hand off the towel to Brianna Schneider. And Schneider's going to do some work on her side of the half court.
Well, I think what you have, and similar into some basketball games, you got players working hard, and they've got all kinds of perspiration. And when they hit the floor, then the floor is wet.
Yeah, so we've had more stoppages due to towels being used to try to get the floor dry. Next serve played by Rocori over to Kate Holthouse. Her hit dug out by Eisel to Doherty. Now it'll be volleyed over by Hadley Toole. Holthouse gets it to Schneider, then it comes in the middle to Bose. Her hit dug out. Back set by Zimpel over to Rossum. And then I think Rocori's going to be called by making contact at the net. And that's going to be a point for Alexandria. And the Cardinals go on top by 5 at 6-1.
Another good swing that time off a back set, and good by Zimpel, and a swing by Rossum.
Coach Heidi Willenbring's going to the bench. Jessica Bose will check out as Allie Gunnarsson will re-enter as a substitution. It's Eva Eisel to serve again for Alexandria, and her serve is into the net.
She was trying to go with the short one there, and it was a little too short.
So 6-2 in favor of the Alexandria Cardinals. Winner of this set claims the match to go to 3-0 in the CLC. And the serve over here for Gunnarsson, and that's angled out of bounds. Rocori missing a serve, and that gives Alexandria the 7-2 lead. Again, you play up to 15, and the winning margin must be 2 points or greater. Maddie Severson now in as the substitution, and she'll serve for the Cardinals. Line serve is deep, and it's going to be passed out of play. Brielle Leeser could not get her pass to the setter, and that's going to be an ace for Maddie Severson.
You got to see the dance that time.
Yeah. How would you describe that in words, if you will?
Well, the setter comes in, and her teammates circle around her and all jump around.
So 8-2 now the score for the Alexandria Cardinals, and now Kate Holthouse cannot get her hit over, and the Cardinals continue to build on the lead. It's Alexandria 9, Rocori 2.
Yeah, let's keep the foot on the gas pedal here.
Encouraging that each of the 3 servers for Alexandria have been able to serve strong enough where the team has scored points. Here's an attack, and this one will go too long, and Rocori seems to be out of system at the moment. Kate Van Eert not able to get her hit in play. Now again here, Tim, is that due to Maddie Severson serving?
Absolutely, that kept them out of system there.
So it is 10-2 in favor of Alexandria. Next serve played by Leeser. It comes up. Holthouse is hit, sent over on an overpass, volleyed back. Cardinals will play it. Rossum on the attack, sends it off the block. Good for the kill. Zimpel with the set assist and the kill shot for Addie Rossum.
Yeah, we're putting enough pressure on right now with our serve that Rocori's just not been able to get that good first pass and set going.
11-2 for Alexandria. Next serve by Severson, played by Leeser, up to Schneider. Holthouse attacks, it's dug out. Now played by Zimpel to Rossum, and she'll put it away.
Wow.
Addie Rossum with the kill, and Alexandria looks to continue to hit the accelerator. Now just 3 points away from a match victory, up by 10. 12-2.
Maddie Severson had a nice dig during that series too, in addition to her serving.
Eiton will get it over to Schneider, then the back row attack by Kate Van Eert, dug out by Zimpel. Now set up, and then the hit down the line, and that's going to be good. Hadley Toole will get the winner for Alexandria. Cardinals 13, the Rocori Spartans 2. And another opportunity here for Maddie Severson. Deep serve played by Holthouse to Schneider, back to Holthouse. Her hit dug out up front, and now Zimpel sets it up. Rossum gets it off the block, getting the winner. Match point opportunity now for Alexandria.
Maddie Rossum now leads the cards in kills, I believe, according to the scoreboard.
Yeah, they've got her now with 16, with Hadley Toole with 14. Serving for the match is Maddie Severson. It's going to be sent over, played in the middle, then set up by Zimpel, and Rossum will get the winner for Alexandria.
Boy, they just rode the hot hand there.
Yeah, Maddie Severson served strong down the stretch, and Addie Rossum was able to get a handful of kills in the fifth and deciding set. And the Cardinals win decisively in set 5 and take the match 3-2. Tim, why don't we make Maddie Severson's play in set number 5 overall our Smoke and Brews and Q's smoke and play of the match?
What'd she go on, about a 8-9 point service run
Yeah,
there?
I believe when she got to the serving line, Alexandria was up 7-2, and she never got off the serving line. And as you point out, her defensive work, she had a nice dig as part of that set 5 performance. So we're going to make Maddie Severson's serving run to close out the match our Smoke and Brews and Q's smoke and play of the night. Alexandria stays undefeated in the Central Lakes Conference and hands the Rocori Spartans a CLC loss. Rocori played very well in winning this conference a year ago, but for the first time in a while, the Spartans will not be in first place in the conference standings. Alexandria wins sets 2, 4, and 5. Game 5 goes to Alexandria in dominating fashion, 15 points to 2, and Alexandria is off to a 3-0 start here in 2024. That will do it for our play-by-play. We do invite you to stay tuned. We've got a break ahead, and then we'll get rolling with our post-match coverage presented by Juntner Motors in Alexandria after we hear these words from our Cardinal Sports Boosters.
Feel confident. Feel inspired. Embrace your unique beauty at 6th and Broadway Clothing. From expertly curated collections to personalized styling and color analysis services, you can embrace style as beautiful as you.
Get great service at Alexandria Motors. Serving your family for generations and generations to come. Stop in for a great deal on your next vehicle. Alexandria Motors. One low price, plain and simple, always.
Pomp's Tire Service has solutions for tired tires. Whatever your tire choice, make Pomp's your choice. Brakes, wheel alignments, factory maintenance, shocks, and struts. Pomp's has your service needs covered. Pomp's, we know tires and service. You should know Pomp's.
Juntner Motors, your best price dealer. Make it Juntner Motors, your best price dealer.
Cenex Midtown Express has fresh made pizza, lunch and breakfast sandwiches, and broaster chicken, live bait, propane, and diesel fuel. Cenex Garfield has groceries, bait, and tackle, and made to order pizza. Cenex Midtown Express, Alexandria, and Cenex Garfield.
I'm a nurse at heart. I went into this to take care of other people.
What we say as nurses and as teammates matters here.
Come on over, you'll love it. You will get to experience so many things and help many people.
Casa Jalisco. Take a trip south of the border to a place where you can savor the flavors of authentic Mexican cuisine. Casa Jalisco offers a true taste of Mexico without the airfare. Casa Jalisco, your Mexican getaway in downtown Alexandria.
Juntner Motors, your best price dealer. Make it Juntner Motors, your best price dealer.
Garden Center features 34 lanes of bowling fun. Whether you're an avid bowler or just looking for a fun outing, add Garden Center lanes to your calendar and make it a fun date.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
So talk with your kids, because when you talk, they hear you.
At Erickson's, we're your go-to experts for your furnace, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. We have prompt and courteous service because your comfort is our commitment.
Erickson's Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
Fresh, family, locally loved. Eldon's Fresh Foods. Eldon's Fresh Foods.
The Cardinals win the decisive fifth game, 15 points to 2. We welcome you to our post-match coverage, which is being brought to you by Juttner Motors in Alexandria. I am DMAC Dave McClurg. I believe we're getting on the YouTube camera. We've got Tim Zupfer off to my left, and we've got our post-match guest, Addie Rossum, who is our Quality Toyota Cardinal Athlete Player of tonight's match. Very pivotal in the Alexandria victory in Cold Spring tonight. Our post-match interview is being brought to you by Quality Toyota. How far would you drive for a great deal from Quality Toyota in Fergus Falls? What's your number? You can check out the selection online at qualitytoyota.net. Addie, first of all, welcome back to our radio airwaves and on the live video coverage as well. I know that people can see what your uniform number is, but for those tuning into the radio, what jersey number do you wear on game night?
Number 12.
Very good. And 12 has been your jersey number most of your varsity career, is that correct?
Yeah, except for 8th grade.
Okay, outstanding. You get a victory, a very warm night in the gymnasium. I think that was noticeable due to all of the moisture that was being wiped off the floor. But how excited are you feeling right now, getting a victory over your rival that you're probably going to have to play a couple of times more if you hope to do a move to the state tournament?
Yeah, it's really exciting. It's something we've been working for all year, just like working on finishing the third set, and we finished it really well today with the score being 2-15. So I think it's just really exciting to see us play together and how we've been hoping to for years.
Last year, Addie, Coach Z and I broadcast a number of your volleyball matches, and I want to say that 3 of our broadcasts were 5-set matches, and for a while it took you, you were, I believe, 0-4 at one point in 5-set matches, and then you had that late regular season win against Wadena Deer Creek. But what are some of the things you can learn by playing the maximum number of sets as you were able to do here?
We talk about mental toughness a lot, and I think when we go to 5 sets, it really shows our mental toughness. If we can pull it out, I mean, it shows, and it's just something we've been working for.
You had, I believe, 3 different servers in set number 5. How enjoyable was it to see Meadow and then Eva and then Maddie Severson get on those long serving runs?
It was really exciting. That's something we always try for, is at least three serves, and we met that goal tonight.
Of course, you were able to get in on the attack with Meadow on the floor, helping to feed you the ball. Did you kind of feel like you had the hot hand as your team was pulling away in set number 5?
Yeah.
It's got to be fun, to be in that situation. Our guest right now is Addie Rossum, senior for the Alexandria Cardinal volleyball team, our Quality Toyota Cardinal Athlete Player of tonight's match. Tim, I'm going to have you interject here, and I'll kind of sneak out of the way and let Coach Z visit with Addie Rossum here.
Well, Addie, you went 5 sets. Your first 2 matches were pretty quick 3-set matches, 3-0 matches in both of them. Were you confident in you and your team that you had the stamina and the conditioning that you needed to go all 5?
Yes, very confident. And it's always been a struggle for us on the first day of school, just coming out and playing, just because of the long day and us not being used to it. But this year, we were able to do it.
Okay. Coach, and I noticed it a little bit in your scrimmage a couple weeks ago, and noticed it against the Brainerd match. Coach likes to mix it up, running the 5-1 and the 6-2. You're probably going to give the company answer here, but what's more fun, getting that set for one of your teammates to get the kill, or you getting the kill yourself?
I actually like both. I don't know. I don't really like tonight. Hitting was really fun, but other nights I like both.
Well, it's probably going to be what the team needs out of you, and you had the key kill to win set 3, and obviously a couple down the stretch to win set 5. So congratulations.
Thank you.
You know, Addie, this was the second straight year where Alexandria and Rocori played each other on the first day of school. What was it different this year, being that you got on a bus and made the road trip rather than being at home?
Yeah, we were talking about that. I think like the nerves of like the first day of school, people coming to watch at home, like that. I think that's what got us last year, and I think getting on a bus and coming here like put us at ease a little more.
Yeah, in some ways, does it kind of force you and your teammates to have some focus that that you might not have the distractions? Not to say that playing at home isn't fun, because it really is, but obviously you're probably seeing friends and different things like that.
Yep.
But so now off to a 3-0 start. I know that you're back at home on Thursday to challenge St. Cloud Apollo, and then I believe the first of your 3 tournaments is coming up this weekend.
Yep.
As a player, what do you want to see when you go down to Marshall to be in that 32-team tournament?
I want to see us like continue like how we played tonight and being able to like finish long sets and just like keeping our play up and like not giving up, even if the team is a little like not as challenging for us.
Yeah, no doubt about that. A couple of other kind of fun questions before we let you go. Are you able to describe the dance? Coach Z brought this up during the play-by-play. When you get an ace serve, whether it's yourself or one of your teammates, how would you describe in words the dance that you and your teammates do?
Basically, the person who got an ace goes in the middle, spins in a circle, and we just all cheer around them.
All right. Very good. I know we're still about 3 weeks or so away from the homecoming football game, so homecoming week actually starts in less than 2 weeks.
Yep.
Have you and your teammates thought about what the float's going to look like for the parade yet?
Yes, we have it figured out.
Because I know you can't share the secrets here, but you've had some award-winning entries in recent years and everything. But is the float complete, or are you still working on that?
Still working on that.
Okay, very good. Addie, congratulations to you and the Alexandria Cardinals. Terrific effort by your team. This was a fun volleyball match. Like I said, I know you've got Rocori coming into your place in October, but something tells me that maybe 3 sets will be had, or 3 matches between these 2 teams before all is said and done. Safe travels back to Alexandria, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Very good. Addie Rossum from the Alexandria Cardinal volleyball team, our quality Toyota Cardinal athlete player of tonight's match, as Alexandria gets the victory in 5 sets. Alexandria falls behind 1-0, and then the Cardinals win sets 2, 4, and 5. And Alexandria is now 3-0 on the season, 3-0 in the Central Lakes Conference. Rocori falls to 2-1 in the CLC, and the Spartans' overall record is 4-3. This is our post-match coverage being brought to you by Juttner Motors of Alexandria. One more break, and then we're back to wrap up our coverage from Cold Spring after this timeout.
Cenex Midtown Express has fresh-made pizza, lunch and breakfast sandwiches, and broaster chicken, live bait, propane, and diesel fuel. Cenex Garfield has groceries, bait, and tackle, and made-to-order pizza. Cenex Midtown Express, Alexandria, and Cenex Garfield.
Grow your savings faster with Bell Bank's new Elite Money Market Savings Account. Earn 4.33% annual percentage yield and access your cash when you need it. Switch to higher savings rates today. Visit bell.bank to learn more.
At Erickson's, we're your go-to experts for your furnace, air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. We have prompt and courteous service because your comfort is our commitment.
Erickson's Plumbing, Heating, and Air.
Life can sometimes feel like you're navigating through construction. You hit a detour, run out of gas, or you're going the wrong way on a one-way street. But Lakeland Mental Health Center is here to help you get back to the right path. Visit lmhc.org. Help today for a better tomorrow.
What's your number?
We've driven 57 miles to Quality Toyota to get a great deal, and we've done it 13 times.
Quality Toyota.
North Central International. Heavy-duty truck service on long haulers, dump trucks, buses, and specialized heavy-duty rigs. Medium and heavy-duty parts and accessories for all makes of trucks. Just south of I-94 and Highway 29 South in Alexandria.
I see generations who are passionate about what they did. I hope that I can leave a legacy of compassion for people and love for family and friends.
Pomps Tire Service has solutions for tired tires. Whatever your tire choice, make Pomps your choice. Brakes, wheel alignments, factory maintenance, shocks, and struts. Pomps has your service needs covered. Pomps, we know tires and service. You should know Pomps.
Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, Jeep. Make it Jetner Motors your best price dealer. Make it Jetner Motors your best price dealer.
CM Woodworks produces high-quality cabinetry and furniture locally, right here in Nelson. See their showroom at 7300 39th Avenue Northeast in Nelson. CM Woodworks. Custom wood creations. Designed for beauty, built for life.
Welcome back one final time to Rocori High School in Cold Spring, where the Alexandria Cardinals defeat the Rocori Spartans in a 5-set thriller. All 4 of the sets to play to 25 points were reasonably close, with neither team winning by more than 6. And then Alexandria pulls away. Strong serving by junior Maddie Severson in set number 5 helped Alexandria clinch the 5th set and ultimately the match. The Cardinals would win by a score of 15-2. And Alexandria still undefeated on the year at 3-0. Tim, I know that this was, a high-energy match on a warm night in this Rocori gymnasium, but, credit to both teams for really playing some solid volleyball, but it seemed like, Alexandria's execution in set number 5, I really think, stood out.
Well, that's, some of that is, we got a little bit of momentum with our serve, and you could just see the back row players for Rocori just tighten up a little bit. I don't know that they, lacked any energy or that. I think we just, we hit them with some tough serves, and then we really put the ball away when we had our chances. It seemed like Rocori was almost out of system that entire 5th set.
Yeah, and set number 5 went pretty darn quickly, and normally you don't see that, especially when neither team wins the set by more than 6 points in the first 4 sets, and then the Cardinals win by 13. The set-by-set scores with Alexandria's first, 24-26, 25-19, 19-25, 25-21, and 15-2. So Alexandria went 2-0 when faced with elimination in this set, or in the match rather. And, Tim, really a good turnaround by Alexandria, because sometimes, when you squander a pretty healthy lead in the first set, I think the Cardinals were up at one point in that opening set 17-10, to not close the deal, especially when you had 1 set point chance, you didn't convert, and then the Spartans got a set point chance, they did convert, but that's a sign that Alexandria showed great resiliency after falling in the first set.
Yeah, I thought that was critical, because a lot of times like you said, you had that lead in that first set, and then to lose it the way we did, but we made the push in the second set, in the middle of that second set, and did a nice job of finishing that set off. And now it's a 1-1 match, and now basically you start over. It's a 3-set match at that point, and they traded sets 3 and 4, and like you said. Who would have expected a 15-2 win in that 3rd set after the first 4 being played so tightly contested? But kudos to some really nice play by the Cardinals.
Checking out just a few of the unofficial stats before we wrap up our broadcast. The Cardinals really had a dynamite punch from our post-match guest, Addie Rossum. More than a dozen kills on the night. The scorers here at Rocori High School had her for 16, and Hadley Toole very close behind with 14 on the night. Rossum also had close to 24 set assists. In fact, I had her for 25 on the night. And then Meadow Zimpel, in addition to some solid serving in set number 2, and then later on, she was able to serve up the first 4 Alexandria points, including an ace, to get the Cardinals jump started in that last set. Zimpel would end up with 17 assists on the night. The Rocori Spartans dynamite outside hitter Kate Holthouse once again. She was a force for Rocori. 22 kill shots on the night. I think Ashlyn Fuchs was close to double figures. I had her unofficially with 11. And Brianna Schneider, the senior setter, ended up dishing out more than 3 dozen set assists in the match. But Alexandria gets the win. The Cardinals now 3-0 in the Central Lakes Conference, 3-0 overall. Rocori loses in the CLC for the first time. The Spartans now at 2-1, and Rocori's overall record stands at 4-3. On the way for Alexandria, a home match against the St. Cloud Apollo Eagles on Thursday night, and then it's the roadie down to Marshall to play Friday and Saturday in a 32-team tournament there. And it would not surprise me if Alexandria probably plays 3 or 4 solid opponents down in Marshall as part of that Southwest Minnesota Challenge this weekend.
Yeah, that's a huge event. I don't even quite know how they run that with 32 teams. I imagine they probably have 8 pools of 4 teams each, and then I don't know how they bracket it after that.
Yeah. Maybe you get positioning, off of your bracket, and then kind of work your way through a little mini championship round bracket.
Yeah, they probably bracket it to 4 groups of 8 after that.
Very good. So the Cardinals, great start. They've now won back-to-back road matches after the home opening victory against Brainerd a little more than a week ago, and a feather in the cap for Mary Burns' volleyball team. Rocori does not lose many matches in the Central Lakes Conference. Heidi Willenbring has her program in a very solid foundation right now. And again, when these two teams play each other in early October, that should be another terrific match at Alexandria Area High School. Tim, great to be back with you for broadcast coverage and on our live stream as well. Thanks so much for your efforts. I will see you Friday night for the Alexandria football home opener.
Yes, this was fun to start off with an exciting big conference match with 2 of the top teams. And I look forward to another fine effort out of our football team Friday night.
Very good. Tim Zuffer joins me as my broadcast partner for Alexandria Cardinal volleyball and football coverage during the fall sports season. Jeff James is my broadcast partner for Alexandria Cardinal soccer coverage. He will join me on Thursday night for our next broadcast and live video stream. Brainerd at Alexandria for a Central Lakes Conference girls soccer match. It will be our first of 3 regular season broadcasts of the 3-time defending Section 8 AA champion Alexandria girls soccer team. They took a couple of losses out of conference last week, falling at Cloquet on Thursday and losing at home to Zimmerman last Tuesday night. So the Cardinals will seek to get back on track against one of their perennial rivals in the CLC, the Brainerd Warriors. We'll take air with the Jutner Motors pre-match coverage around 6:40 on Thursday night, and play-by-play will follow at approximately 7 o'clock. My thanks all along the network to all of the Alexandria Cardinal sports boosters that presented our coverage this evening. Special thanks to Jutner Motors for sponsoring the post-match coverage. Steve D has been our master engineer at the KXRA radio studio in downtown Alexandria. JP Boleen has been behind the camera, bringing you the live video stream of tonight's volleyball coverage. We will have video on Thursday night as well, along with the radio play-by-play of the Alexandria girls soccer match when the Cardinals challenge Brainerd. For Tim Zupfer, I am DMAC Dave McClurg saying good night from Rocori High School in Cold Spring. Again, Alexandria wins a 5-set thriller against the Rocori Spartans, winning the decisive 5th set 15 points to 2. So long from Cold Spring, Minnesota.